Hi. For those of you all who are new to our channel, we are the Sonia, Nicole, and Fifi Show, a dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. And on our channel, we discuss all things love, life, and relationships. Hold on, y'all. Make sure. From both the millennial perspective, myself, Sonia Nicole, and the Generation X perspective, my beautiful mother, Fifi. And like I said, y'all, we are back. We are back. I know y'all been putting in our comments in our comments section in our last videos where y'all at, what's going on, what's tea. Y'all, we experienced a major life event in our family. Hi, Samantha. We experienced the Rona. Plus, we had to travel for work. So that's where we've been at, y'all. So just life has been lifing for us. So, but through the grace of God, you know, things are settling down and we're still here. So we just thank you guys for being so patient with us. Y'all been like, where y'all at? Y'all been MIA. We miss y'all. We miss you guys too, our dynamic family. And we are back. We are back to our regular scheduled program. We are back to doing our lives consistently. You know, y'all, we just had some family events. Life happened and we just had to take some time off to deal with this. So just keep us in your prayers, y'all.
Let me thank Samantha.
But we're
thank
back.
you, Samantha, for the suggestion.
Yes,
we
thank
appreciate
you. Hey, Samantha.
We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
My name, Twin. Hey. All right, y'all. So we are back, y'all. So for those of you all who are new to our channel, like I said, we're a dynamic mother-daughter duo. We're back. We talk about all things love, life, relationship from the millennial perspective, pop culture, Generation X perspective, y'all. And we gonna be here for a minute. We got a lot to talk about, y'all.
Woo, yeah.
We gotta talk about Shirley Strawberry and her estranged husband.
So get y'all something to drink.
Nesto Williams. We back. Hey, Bridget girl. We had a major life event in our family that took place. I had the Rona. We had to travel for work. It was just a lot going on, Bridget. We are back, but we're back, and we're back to consistently going live because we know how important that is. Consistency is extremely important, and we both value that.
We appreciate you all.
We appreciate y'all. Yes.
I'm so glad to be back and interact with you all. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so we're happy to be back, and y'all just, you know, keep us lifted up in your prayers, please. We really would appreciate that. Not to go too much into detail, but yeah, so we're back like we never left. Y'all get your snacks, get your wine, get your popcorn. I see you with your popcorn emojis, Samantha, because we got a lot to talk about. We're going to be here for a while, so everybody just get settled in, because this damn Nesto, that damn Sonia, Shirley Strawberry, it's a lot going on. So we're going to be here for a minute, y'all. So, you know, you want to get us started off, Fifi?
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with...
Where you want to start with? Because it's a lot to talk that we got to get into tonight. It's just too much, y'all. It's a lot going on.
I want to start with Dre cussing out Ernesto.
Okay, let's start it off with that.
Did y'all hear him get him right together? To my man, you doing too much. He said, man, ain't nobody even tell you to marry her. You the one chose her. You the one went down that aisle with that lady. Now she's doing too much. She can't handle this. She can't do this.
Them folk ain't built for that. Them folk ain't built for that.
Them folk ain't built.
They can't handle that. Them folk can't handle that.
Them folk can't handle that. You doing too much, Nesto. You need to get your tail some. He want to say, yo, and sit down. He talking about that mess ain't working for you right now in Cobb County Jail.
He said you trying to be a gangster, but that gangster stuff ain't working. He said you keep trying to use that gangster stuff on Shirley. You're going to push her away. You can't keep trying to force her to make a decision. And he told him right. He was trying to bully Shirley into making a decision.
Yes.
And Dre told him right. You gotta cut that gangster-ish out. You can't approach them folk that way.
Like that. Yeah.
You can't do that. Your delivery is off, and she's not gonna be receptive to it. And then Ernesto gonna get on the phone with Sonia and talk about how what Dre told him made him sick to his stomach.
Yeah, talking about Dre.
Yes, Samantha. He told Dre, he said gangsters don't bed. Right. He said if you was really gangster, you wouldn't be acting like that with her.
Right. Right.
She
right.
told you she needed time to think. She didn't
Hey,
say the
Simply
man.
Morgan.
You're right. Hey, Simply Morgan. She said yes. When Dre said, "Sit your ass down somewhere." Right, Bridget.
Yes.
Right. Dre had to explain to him. She didn't necessarily. Shirley didn't necessarily say the marriage was over. She just said she needed time to think and she wasn't ready to make a decision at that moment. And Nesto, he just kept pressing the issue, trying to be a gangster.
And we knew
trying
Dre
to
was
bully
listening
her.
to them when they was talking.
He was.
He trying to act like he had put the phone down.
Baby, he was like this.
Yes.
Baby.
Yes, I think that call right there, that call with Dre got him right together. Once again, we love us some Dre.
We do.
Dre will get into Nesto behind. You hear me?
Yes. And you know, Dre, he just don't like to, Ernesto don't like to be held accountable.
Right. And
Even
Dre
though
holds him
he
accountable.
respects Dre and he'll listen to what Dre have to say, he don't like to be held accountable. He don't like to listen. And then he gonna get on the phone with Sonia talking about, man, after he got off the phone with Dre, and he was like, man, I was just so disgusted by what he said. You know, he had the nerve to tell me, when you get out, we're gonna have to take a ride. We're gonna have to take a ride and talk about if you really did it. And when he told me that, I was so disgusted. And I remember when he was in my shoes and his wife told him, when his wife told me that she didn't want him calling her anymore.
Right.
So how can he act like that? How dare he say we need to take a ride to discuss if I really did? That was so sick. And Sonya was like, yeah, that's just so dumb. That's just so stupid. He needs to go by your character. If he knows your character, why would he say anything like that? I mean, I've been knowing you the shortest amount of time, and I know your character. I wouldn't say that to you. I know your character. I don't listen to. He's listening to what people are saying on the streets, and he's going off of what the streets are saying.
Right.
But no, y'all got to think about it. Dre been knowing Nesta for over 30 years, and he talking about, so we got to take a ride to see if you actually did it. That speaks volumes, y'all. I mean, who is the best character witness? Dre, right? Dre know him better than anybody. Dre got sent up the road with Nesto. He was locked up with Nesto. So if anybody can attest to Ernesto's character, it would be Dre. And let me just say this. Everything we say in this video is allegedly. Everything we say in this video is allegedly. Everything we say in this video is allegedly. And all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Boom. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I just think that speaks volumes that Dre would say that about Ernesto. Did you really do it? Or we're going to have to take a ride and talk about if you really did it or not. We're going to have to take a ride. Because he knows him better than anybody.
Yeah, he knows him better than anybody. And I think in the back of Dre's mind, and not only Dre, I think with his children and his brother, I think they probably think he done some of what they say he done, y'all. I don't think the children like Lamont, I don't think...
the brother Lamont.
The play brother, or Dion believe Ernesto didn't do half of the things that they said he did. But here's my thing, y'all, with Sonia. What has Sonia done that has gotten Ernesto one step closer to getting out besides running her mouth?
And why she keep talking about these schemes? Oh, I think I got something in the mail about $40,000. I'm gonna have to look at it and see what that's about.
Oh, I got a house I can put up and get some money off. I just put my house up.
And ain't did.
You know what? If two people ever deserved each other,
it's those two.
It's those two. She bullshitting him and he bullshitting her.
Yes.
Y'all, when I listen to them, I'm like, you know what? They deserve each other. They deserve, because both of them, and with Sonia, it sounds like this is not something new to her. She's dealt with somebody that has been locked down before. Because she encouraged, oh, don't worry about that. Oh, you gonna be okay. Well, it's just civil. And if she say that one more time, it's just civil.
It's just civil.
Pam has broke it down on her channel as to why it's not just civil. If Sonia say that one more time to try to appease him and help him along with the process, I'm gonna scream. She talks so much, y'all. She talks so much. And we're gonna let's get to the videos, y'all. The videos.
You see, Samantha said, I always said they are a match made in purgatory.
Yes.
Yes, Samantha.
Yes.
They really are. They both
really are.
They're on the same level.
They
perfect
deserve
for
each other.
They really do.
They really do, because they be bullshitting each other. They really do.
Yes.
They really do.
Two finessers.
And he was doing Shirley the same way. And that's what I said before. The way he was talking to Shirley, it says a lot about his character. The way he was bullying her and trying to get her to say that she didn't want to stay with him, you know, that she didn't want him to come live with her.
If I was on my deathbed, or being manipulative.
He's very manipulative. He's a bully.
Yeah.
He's a bully. And allegedly, those things that those women allegedly said he did, allegedly, I'm starting to think, you know, he got it in him, y'all.
For sure.
His character is not too far from doing some of the things that he's allegedly accused of doing, y'all, okay? Mm-hmm. And y'all, guess what? Shirley been posting on her Instagram.
Shirley is back on Instagram. She posted an Instagram story today.
The first one she posted, she wished Steve a happy birthday.
With the crop top.
And she had
the
on
tie-up
her crop top, baby.
Showing y'all the midriff. 70 wear.
Don't play with Shirley, baby.
Shirley say she's still that girl at 70. Still sexy and still got it.
She said, y'all looking for me? I heard y'all was looking for me.
Here I go.
Here I go. She posted another Instagram today, and she was looking all sexy. She said, here I go.
Yes, looking all staring, giving you a little smiles into the camera with her hoodie on,
Shirley
baby.
back, y'all.
She back.
Shirley said, I'm sick of this foolishness. She said, I was saved. God saved me from that foolishness. He saved me from a Nesto, and I'm finna come out and let the world know I am good. Hashtag Team Shirley, y'all.
Period. And we got 14 people in the 14 people in the chat, and only 4 likes, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Get the likes up. Like.
She should. Yes, she looking good.
Morgan.
Shirley getting herself back. She tired of all that foolishness. She said that was not her life.
Right.
Going down there to that jail, sitting in that chair.
This jail stuff was not her life.
And now that I seen the video of Lil Mama, we gonna call her Lil Mama.
Yeah, Lil Mama. Now I see why she didn't want to stand up on camera.
Now we see why she didn't want to stand up on camera.
When she would go live,
and
people be like, please stand up. She'd be like, no, I'm
and
not
we don't do
up.
no body shaming over
or
here.
bullying. We don't condone that.
We don't condone it. But with her, the way did y'all hear the way she was talking about Erica and not knowing that Erica was sick, how she was body shaming Erica and one of those calls.
She said Erica was fat and she looked like a bear. She said she looked like a big bear.
And then she come prancing in there. Did y'all see her?
A 00 with the baby booty.
Yes, and she had poor thing. Her little body, she had to sit on a donut. She go all out of her way to drive down there to see this man, to be checked and pressed on, to go through security, to sit on a hard plastic chair to see somebody else's husband. Y'all, what kind of mentality is it that she got? And then not only that, he be throwing shots at her. Y'all hear him talking about her? I need for you to see, that's what I need you to do. I need for you to get that fur jacket, put it behind you, and so you can see that little waist and give you a little more cushion back there. He trying to say she ain't have no behind.
You know she narrow. She little. She look like a little old feeble lady.
And she's
so
about
this big.
And it's due to sickness because she's been sick. And that's why she need to get somewhere and sit down and thank her maker for being able to survive something like
She's
that.
atheist, so she won't.
And
That's
not be all caught up in this mess with Ernesto. Why would you want to be caught up with somebody that's not your husband?
But I don't think she really have nothing else going on that she thinks is worth her time and energy. worrying about Ernesto gives her something
Hi.
to do.
She said, I'm a
Hey
broke
Tamika,
nigga.
hey girl, hey, we back, girl.
back.
We had a life-changing family event. I had the Rona. We was traveling for business. So it was just a lot going on. But we are back to consistently going live.
And
So
we
thank you for
appreciate
joining
y'all
us.
showing
We
up.
appreciate it, y'all. We got 18 people in the chat, only 7 likes. Please, y'all, like
And
like
if you're
this
not
video.
subscribed,
Please
please
subscribe. Yes,
subscribe.
it costs nothing to like the video, y'all. But go ahead, go back to what you're saying. We talking about Sonia going to visit Ernesto at Lil Mama. We calling Sonia, aka Lil Mama. So when we say Lil Mama, we using that interchangeably with Ernesto. Now that we didn't with Sonia, now that we didn't see her little narrow tail.
Yeah, her little behind come in there. I said, look at her. And then Ernesto
Hey Tracy,
miss
thank you. We're back, girl. We're back. Yes, girl. We had life was life in it, so we had to handle some things. But we're back, so please keep us in y'all prayer. But go ahead.
I said, look at her coming in there, and Ernesto be pumping her up, and she just, y'all, Sonia needs the attention. She
does.
needs
She's
the validation.
Lonely.
Yeah,
and she needs to be validated. You can tell she don't have a lot going on, and she just lights up when Ernesto gives her compliment. She just eats it up. Like you can tell she's thirsty for the validation.
Yeah.
And it makes her feel so good, and he knows that because he's a master manipulator.
Very much so.
And he picks up on that insecurity about her, and he plays off of that.
Yeah.
She knows she needs those words of affirmation. She needs it. Yeah. Because he ain't doing nothing for her but just giving her words.
Nothing.
Just conversation. So I can only imagine how lonely she really is.
And I see why Shirley didn't go down.
She has a void within her.
She definitely has a void. And
hey Anissa, we back, girl. We saw your comment about where we at, girl. We was like, we need to go live because I know our dynamic family is looking for us, girl. So we are back to posting. We just had some life was life in it. We had to step away to take care of some things. So we're back, girl. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so Nesto pumps her up as she comes in, and when she he tells her which way to wear her hair. He wanted it parted down
fingernail polish.
So he
that was giving me P. Diddy vibes when he was talking about the fingernail polish.
But that's controlling. He's weird. Very controlling. He wants her to wear certain things and look a certain way. But if you notice in these video chats, y'all, hey, miss you too.
Hey, girl.
Hey, if you notice in these videos how Ernesto is not saying anything. He looking at her like, damn. This
no, he like it. Okay.
He looking at her like, damn.
Okay. He got a little smirk on his face.
This all I got left, so I need to go ahead and deal with what I got.
But he say, don't nobody want him.
All he got is her. He said, don't nobody want you, don't nobody want me.
And he said he's satisfied. He's content with it.
With
he
what?
Cool with it.
What has Sonia done for Ernesto to get him out?
He cool. In his mind, she's done more than the attorneys.
What has she done?
I guess she's showing more concern, and that's what he wants. Concern.
She has done nothing but gave TED Talks. That's TED Talks.
Yes.
That's all she's giving is TED Talks. She just talk, y'all. I be like, will she shut up? Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, somebody text me about Erica and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, she just talking.
Yeah, the girl, she said somebody text her telling her about Erica and saying that Ernesto was innocent and that they knew Ernesto's character and that all the things that Ernesto was being accused of allegedly Erica had done.
Right.
And she was just like giving more like insight about it.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. She just talks so much. And Ernesto knows she talked too much.
Yeah, and he said, I don't believe her either.
Ernesto knows she talked too much. When she started talking about those bankruptcy documents where Shirley put on there she was single, Ernesto said, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, he said I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't
Only
saying
thing
nothing.
he'll say about that is them folks been having problems before
Right.
we got married. That's as far as he'll say about that. Yeah.
With money and all of that.
Yeah,
He
that's as
won't-
much as he'll say.
He really don't say nothing, you know. But y'all, Nesto, he look like he might be a little defeated. He looking bad. And what happened to his nose? Anybody know what happened to his nose?
I don't know. She was telling him not to touch it, so it must have still been
Did he get hit
healing.
in the nose?
I don't know. If y'all know what happened to Ernesto's nose, let us know down in the comment section.
He look like he going down pretty bad. He look like he's struggling in there, man. He cold. He say it's cold.
Yeah, he got
in there.
on 2 jumpsuits. He got the towel wrapped around his neck. His hand is shaking
Yes.
on the phone. Like he did say though, he was breaking down on the phone call with Sonia. He was like, yeah, I'm breaking down. So yeah, okay. So let's go back to Sonia. What did you think when you saw her walking up to the phone? When you saw her walking in there?
To be honest with you, because I have so much empathy for people.
Yeah, girl.
To see her, I didn't realize that she said she was a small woman, but it's due to her illness. And then y'all,
But she said she's always been a very petite woman, but she's gotten even smaller since.
and then she
got
starts
sick.
talking about pain. She's in pain all the time, and
Her stomach.
yeah, she's
Her
taking pain
intestine.
medication. And if you all look at her in some of those videos, she look like she might be in some pain.
Mm-hmm.
And you travel up there to sit with this man, for 30 minutes to bullshit, to talk about nothing. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all ain't really talking about nothing. You come up there, every Sunday? I think she can come every Sunday, y'all, if I'm not mistaken. 97 pounds, yes. So when I seen her walk in, but she kind of walked in like she was thick, y'all.
She did.
She kind of walked in like she was thick with it. I said, oh, get it, girl. She wanted her man to know her. He talking about, look at you in your bell bottles. I said, Sonia coming through for her man. She was thick with it, y'all. Yeah, and her man, she thick, y'all.
Yeah, she wore the bell bottoms that she was talking about in the phone calls. Previous phone calls. Okay,
yeah.
so what I thought when I saw her come on camera, I thought she looked like a little.
She walked like she hurt.
Yes. What else did y'all say? Somebody else said she looked like a little child. Hey, I'm here for the show. Anissa she said somebody told her he has a baby by somebody. Yeah, she said she didn't want to believe it, but I think deep down inside she thought it may have been some truth. That's why she brought it up.
Asking him.
Yeah, but he told her that. I guess he got a vasectomy, so that wasn't true.
He said he got a vasectomy back in 2000.
But she looked like she was a little worried about that.
Because she kept asking him about it.
Yeah, she looked like she was a little worried about that. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, okay. So here's what I thought when I saw her walk in and sit down. She looked like a kid in the candy shop. You could tell she was just so happy and just so excited to see Ernesto.
She was.
It was just the highlight of her day. And it just got me thinking, like, wow, like, what is this woman going through in her life that she is so excited about that's locked up, that can't do nothing for her but just give her conversation.
Yeah.
And when he was free, he had 3 to 4 additional women allegedly outside of her. So she wasn't even getting all his time like that.
And she knew that.
So it's just like, what are you getting so excited about? I mean, the man is down and out, down bad. I mean, he ain't really looking like nothing.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? To be honest, he looked like a vagrant to me. You know, the beard, the hair, he don't even look like him. So he's aged significantly. And understandably so, because he under so much stress. So I'm like, but she's really just so excited to see him. And you can just tell that was the highlight of her day, seeing Ernesto. It really and truly was. And the compliments that he gives her, because he's vain.
Yes.
And she is vain.
Yes.
And she just eats it up. I mean, when he talk about her teeth and her hair and her lips and how she look and how them headlights is on, talking about her pretty titties, you can just tell like that just fulfills her. She just eats it up. She needs that. She needs that validation. Like, it just fulfills her soul. Him pouring into her with just giving her words.
And how she's going to warm him up when he get out. Now, they supposed to be friends.
Right. And why is she asking him if he can still see everything? Or is his gut too big?
This somebody's husband.
And he talking about something he can still see everything.
But they just,
hold on. Okay. But yeah, she did. I hope the connection didn't drop. But anyway, like I was saying, she did say on Tasha K Live that she hoped that Ernesto and Shirley would get back together and that it would work out. But she said when she got on the phone with Ernesto that he was like, oh, you told her that, you don't mean that.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I didn't mean that. So
did y'all hear that?
Yeah, so she been lying on the Tasha K show, and she been lying on her live to us, talking about she hoped they get back together.
Girl, she won't Ernesto. You hear me?
Yeah, she wouldn't be doing that if she didn't want him. She's gaslighting and playing in our faces. And like she said on the phone calls, the video calls, she's going live to get more money for the channel. That's why she got the YouTube channel. And so far she's only made $100, but she's trying to get the platform to grow so she can start garner the money to pay for Ernesto's legal fees. And I'm almost like, I don't know. Are y'all gonna watch her live still? Now that we have these video calls giving us the real tea?
Yeah, we got the video calls giving us the real tea. All the insight of what she's doing, how she's playing it out. You know, I tell you, from these video calls that phone calls from prison has dropped, this shows a whole nother level of deceit. We knew that they were deceitful. We knew that Ernesto was disrespectful. We knew that he was not
a
faithful,
man of integrity.
A man of integrity.
We know that.
We knew that. But these video calls have just put the top on it. It just took it over the top, hearing them talk. You know, and just hearing them carry on, hearing her sit down there talking to this man like that, and he's somebody else's husband. And you talking to him in jail. What are you getting from this? What is Sonia getting? What is she getting?
I think she's getting that homie loving friend, that fantasy that she has. She feel like she's that ride or die for Ernesto. Let's see what y'all saying. Tamika said, does she know yet that we can see those video calls?
We don't know.
That's a good question, Tamika. That's a good, and I wonder if she does know, will that stop her from going to visit him?
I think she's still gonna go visit. I think she don't care. She don't care. I think that she is so into it, you know, with him. I think she's doing whatever she can. You hear her talking about how she's gonna get an RV. You know, she gonna, when her lease is up, she gonna get an RV. Now you talking about
how we as black people, we don't really understand.
We don't really understand.
We don't really know about RVs.
But why are you saying that? And this man is supposed to come stay with you. This is the address that he's giving to come stay with you. So now they gonna think he gonna be on the run again. He ain't gonna never get no bond.
Well, she said, she said she would stay until he get, you know, until everything clears out. So if he needs to parole to her house and have a physical address, she'll stay here in Atlanta and postpone getting the RV.
But she already put out there that they could get an RV.
Touche. We'll see. Okay. Bridget says, I don't for 1 second believe that if she raised thousands of dollars, she would give it all to Nesto.
I don't either.
I don't know. She kind of acting like a S worker, and he acting like her PIMP. Like, oh, I gotta get this money up. I gotta hustle.
Y'all. This is what I want to talk to y'all about. On the video call, when she had on her little white tee, he told her he liked it, and she
with the little turtleneck,
you know,
the little XX,
on that
extra small white tee.
Did y'all hear him say that she could get the money from Shirley? Did y'all hear that?
Yes, I heard. I was like,
y'all, I almost fell off the couch when I heard that.
I did too, girl.
Did he just tell his side chick to go to his wife and ask her for some money? I said, oh, he a PIMP. Did y'all hear that? I'm like, what in the world? And she's sitting up there like, she looking like,
she was flabbergasted when he said that. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm here for the show. Said that 2T1.
Yeah. Did y'all
that preteen body?
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
I was was like, no, this man did not.
Where did he
tell
get
his...
the audacity to tell her that?
And then he told her, you know, them folk used to that, because that's what they do in the Midwest. He ain't know the Midwest from the West, y'all. He meant California, because you know her boss, them folk, they used to that. And you know, she'll do it. She'll give it to you. And you know, he said, and then he told her, okay, by any means necessary, you get me that money I need for my attorney so I can get out of here. And she still was looking at him like, and then she said, no, I just get it on my own. Nah. Is she still dealing with you? Nah, I just get it on my own.
I know she not scared to reach out. Or she know that's some BS.
Something is wrong with her. For her to sit there and let that man tell her by any means necessary,
reach out to my estranged wife and ask her for money.
Get me this money I need. You need to do what you need to do. You need to do what you need to do.
If that's not showing her how selfish she is, I don't know what will.
Something wrong with her. Something wrong with that girl.
She not picking up on that?
Something wrong with her.
Let's see what else y'all saying. Okay. Amber Hottie said, look, if Lil Mama had listened to some of the bloggers about the YouTube strategy, she may have been able to make money. Instead, she took a hostile posture towards it.
Exactly.
Yes. Did y'all hear what she said about infamous Sylvia? Talking about, the one that be on the phone, that be on the live praying and talking about amen, and then be calling me a hoe and all type of stuff.
And then she went on infamous Sylvia's live. She did the interview with her, and everybody was mad because they thought the questions were sugar-coated, and she didn't answer all the questions.
I think they both was being fake towards each other.
You think so?
I do. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. They both was putting on.
I think infamous Sylvia, and I know I like her, y'all.
I do too, but I think
like
she was
her. But I
on.
think that interview right there. I know you can do what you do, but
you gotta play the game. I get it. You got to. You gotta, and everybody's not gonna always be happy.
And Sonia, y'all, on the interview with infamous Sylvia, Sonia had her little papers.
Like she his attorney.
Yes, like she his attorney. Every time Sylvia would ask her something.
And she's obsessed.
She would.
Sonia is obsessed.
Very obsessed.
Lil Mama is obsessed with Ernesto. Like, he literally has became the focal point of her life. Like, remember on the video call, she was talking about how, I just been stressed, just thinking about your case, and I've been having a headache. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. But yeah, I think she went on Infamous Sylvia's show, of course, to bring more light to what's going on. Because in her mind, I guess she's thinking she's trying to help his case.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know how much she could get out of that. Like, we already know what's going on. Everybody who watch Infamous Sylvia already be on your live, already know what's going on. Yeah. So I don't know what was the point. I don't know.
And Pam has broke the whole case down.
I mean, if anybody's live, I think she should have went on Pam's live. Maybe Pam could have hooked her up with some of her criminal attorney colleagues in Georgia.
And did y'all hear on the video call when she said, somebody said Pam would help you, but it would cost. Pam got on her live the other night. Pam said, no, ma'am, I did not say that.
Yeah, she was like, and then she was like, what? And I told them, well, everybody costs. Everybody costs.
And you and she ain't got no money.
And speaking of attorneys, do you remember when Ernesto was telling her about the young gentleman that got locked up for unaliving a trans woman here in Atlanta?
Yeah.
And how it was found that he was actually allegedly innocent and he did not unalive the trans woman.
Yeah.
And the gun didn't belong to him. And there was other evidence that showed that he wasn't the one that committed the crime, and he got released. And so Sonia was like, oh, we might need to get his attorney. I'll look up that story and figure it out.
All these attorneys.
Right. And then Sonia had the nerve to say, well, we might need to get the attorney that Cardi B had. I was like, girl.
I was through.
I was through when Sonia sat up and said we might need to look into trying to get the attorney that Cardi B had.
Did y'all
just
hear
talking out the side of her neck like, baby, no.
She really be trying to impress him.
They just talking. I guess they just manifesting.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe they just manifest. Because I'm like, well, what money?
Ain't nobody got no money.
Well, what money?
Sonia has got Nesto nowhere close to getting out. All she been doing is running her mouth and giving dialogue about his case. Trying to break his case down and don't know what she talking about. That's all she been doing. And talking about why she keep talking about the witnesses and the alleged victims. She keep talking about those people like she know them, like she know the relationships he had with them. What is up with that?
Yeah, she talked about how the woman, what was the woman that he allegedly took, what, $200K from? Another older woman. Her picture has now gone public.
Yeah.
And they were talking, I think she was the realtor or something.
Yes.
That was another woman he was dealing with.
Yes.
And they were talking about her. Let's see. Bridget said, let's see. Tracy, hey Tracy, she said Sonia was probably made everything worse for him. That's why the lawyers don't want to do anything for him. Yes, and the lawyer,
that's true.
The lawyer that he did have at that time kept saying, you know, this is such a unique case. Like, this is a very complicated case. And Ernesto was like telling Sonia, like, he don't sound that confident.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't sound that confident that he can win. Like, that's a problem. Bridget said, yes, it's definitely an obsession. Yes, Bridget. Yes. She's obsessed with him in this case. Gail said she want to look better than Shirley. Absolutely, because it's a competition. Anissa said, I agree. Mbahiti said, he's so transphobic. He called her a transit and a S-man.
Yes, that's awful.
Yes.
Just terrible.
Yes.
Yes. He's so ignorant, but you know, Ernesto is Salon, y'all.
But then did y'all hear when Sonia was basically saying, like trying to say that Dion was kind of soft too, remember?
Yeah.
Because Sonia had texted Dion just to kind of, you know, see what was going on in regards to texting him about Ernesto. And she said Dion texted her back and was like, you know, if you're going to text or call me, ask me how I'm doing first before you ask for something, whether it be money or relaying a message about my dad. You know, you don't never ask me how I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And she was like, that's just so soft. Like, why is he so sensitive? Why is he acting like that? And I know it because Dion at the time was going to court for his case when he got shot.
Right.
And then the reason why Dion and Ernesto haven't been talking recently, allegedly, is because Sonia was saying that Dion was like, well, I'm not going to put any money on Ernesto's book until he wished me a happy birthday. But y'all remember back to one of the phone calls with, was it Dre? I think it was Dre. Ernesto said Dion hadn't sent him not a dime.
Yep, sure did.
So what is the truth?
And
like,
nobody
who's lying?
sent him no money.
Did Dion send him some money or not? Because he told Dre he never did.
Wait a minute. So did Ernesto get scammed by his son? Because Dre said he sent Dion some money. Dre said, what happened to that money I sent Dion to give to you? Nesto said he ain't give me no money. Nesto said he kept saying he was gonna give me some money, and he never did. He kept saying he had to figure it out, and I never got the money.
Yep.
Did Ernesto get scammed by his own child?
Did he get finessed by Dion?
He got finessed by Dion.
What happened to the $200?
What happened to the money, y'all?
Because he said he told Dre on the phone he hadn't got a dime from Dion.
Exactly.
So is he lying, trying to finesse Dre to get sympathy out of him? Or is Dion really not giving him money? And is Dion really that petty that he wasn't going to, even if he hadn't given any money, he wasn't going to start giving no money?
Yes, Bridget, he's gone.
Because his daddy didn't call to wish him a happy birthday? Like, what's really going on? I just thought that was weird.
Yeah, that's karma, yes. I say, wow. Don't nobody put no money on his books. He's not getting money from nobody. Dre like, damn, man.
Where your people at?
Dre say, where your people at? Where all them people you was hanging with when you was out here in the street? You know what I'm saying? Dre lets him have it. Dre gives him a reality check.
The raw, uncut truth, as he should.
Yes, Dre does not play with Ernesto. You hear me? He gives it to him. But let's talk about the call where Sonia was talking about her daughter. Her daughter being a lesbian.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get into that, let's see. I'm here for the show. Say, yep, it's just a den of thieves.
Yeah.
Dre said, Nesto said he didn't love Shirley no way.
Oh,
let's talk about that before we move on to Sonia's daughter. Okay, he did say that.
Isn't that
when he was reprimanding Nesto, he did say, you
Hit
said
the
that you didn't
like,
love her
subscribe.
anyway. Yes. Okay, y'all, we got 32 people in the chat, but only 14 likes. So let's get the likes up. Like. Okay, go ahead.
So go ahead. You talking about Shirley when he said
Okay,
he loved
yes.
Shirley.
So when the phone call between Dre and Ernesto, he was reprimanding Ernesto for how he was coming at Shirley.
That hurt me.
He talked about how Dre mentioned while he was like giving Nesto a lashing, basically like reprimanding him like your uncle or daddy would do. He was like, you said you didn't love her anyway. And I was like, ooh, I had to play that back. He was like, you said you didn't love her anyway. You didn't have feelings for her like
so
that.
all that time he had
So
been
what do
talking
y'all
shit.
think? Do y'all think that Ernesto really loves Shirley, or do you think that over time he grew an affinity for her or appreciation for all she's done for him? Do y'all really think he was in love with Shirley?
Yes. I don't think he was in love with Shirley, but Bridget said Dre wanted Shirley to hear that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Dre was listening the whole time.
He really dropped some bombs in that call. Yes.
Yeah, that hurted me. All that this woman has did for him. I mean
she
for the
probably
last 8 years. She said, it's been about you for the last 8 years, and I'm sick of it.
Yes.
And then you turn around and you don't love me. I find out through a prison phone call. You ain't told your friend you don't love me? Shirley, if this don't put the icing on the cake for you, I don't know what will.
I don't know either. And I feel like, I don't think Dre got no reason to lie, y'all.
No.
Dre ain't got no reason to lie. I believe Ernesto did tell Dre that he never loved Shirley. That he didn't like her. And that's why Dre was like, you knew what you were getting yourself into before you married her.
Yes.
I told you, did you want to do this? I asked you, and you went through with it.
Yes.
So how can you be mad or agitated with her now? You knew what you was getting into. You knew what you signed up for.
I think, to be honest with you, I think that Ernesto has mommy issues. Anybody know?
Hey, the Vanity Chronicles.
Hey, how are you? Anybody knows what the relationship is with his mother? He has siblings because he has sisters because Dre asked him, where are your sisters?
And he don't fool with them like
and
that. They not checking for him like that.
Because ain't no telling what Ernesto has done to his siblings. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what he has done to his family for them not to fool with him. But I was wondering, what is the relationship with his parents? Nobody has never said anything about his parents, you know.
And he been in and out of jail and prison for the last 30 years, so they probably tired and over it. It's the same old.
Yeah, it's the same old.
Let's see. Mbahidi said, Ernesto is too self-centered to experience love like that. A narcissistic personality. The Vanity Chronicle said, Nesto is dirty. Gail said, remember, he said he don't use that word. Yeah. Simply Morgan said, is Nesto getting psych counseling or therapy in jail? I don't know. I doubt. I don't even know if he would be receptive to that.
I don't even think he getting good medical care in jail. Y'all see his nose? What is up with that? Allegedly.
I don't know. But that was deep. So that just confirmed that Ernesto married Shirley. When Ernesto married Shirley, I think he allegedly had ulterior motives. And I don't think he was coming from a sincere place. I think he played off of Shirley's desire to be married and to want companionship. And he played off her weakness. But let's see. I'm Here for the Show says, also, was Nesto saying Shirley has physically assaulted him? Oh, really? I don't know. Did y'all hear that? I didn't catch that part. I'm Here for the Show.
I didn't catch that. No.
I don't know. I didn't catch that.
Anything is possible. I'm not surprised about anything that has went on with this whole situation, y'all. But Sonia on the video talking about her daughter to Ernesto. Why are you talking about your child to Ernesto?
Now, she don't never talk negative about that son.
No, she love the son.
That's all. She love the boys, raise the daughter.
Yes.
And we know that's very common in society. I never hear Sonia speak negatively about her son. If anything, she's always talking about how she's going to help him. Because remember, she said that she would get an insurance policy just in case something happened to her, in case Dre wanted to put his house up, and she could help pay him back, like pay the mortgage. like pay him a X amount of money a month to
Yeah.
help him pay off if he got like a second mortgage on his home in order to help Ernesto. And she said that if push comes to shove, she will also get a life insurance policy on herself. So if something happens, she could continue to pay Dre back. And she mentioned how if something happened to her, she would give her home to her son. But she would give like her little trinkets and stuff to her daughter.
She said that. Yep.
She loved that boy.
She said she would give the home. Yeah.
And the trinkets to her daughter. She loved that baby boy. She don't never say nothing negative about her son. Anytime she speak about her son, she's always talking about how she can help him and help him put him in a better position in life. With that daughter on her own. She don't really F with the daughter like that.
Not at all.
Let's see. Tamika said he married Shirley for relevance for his schemes.
Yes, he did.
I'm here for the show. Said he had been hit upside the head and hit in the eye.
Oh, okay.
By Shirley? Oh, wow. Okay. I thought that was in prison or jail, but okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Let's see. The Vanity Chronicle said he had an angle from the beginning. He targeted Shirley and tried to use her for clout, money, and notoriety. Yep.
Yeah.
Mbahidi said she also talks about her brother in glowing terms, but slams one of her sister. Man-centric.
All women, females, as she say, females.
And speaking of females, y'all remember in the phone call, in the video call, she was talking about how us women, we want a man that makes 6 figures, but a lot of us be looking busted and disgusted, and we not worthy of a man that makes 6 figures, and that we always want a man to do something for us, but what are we bringing to the table?
Yep.
Y'all remember that? She's basically spewing that red pill MGTOW rhetoric.
Right.
She really has a disdain for women. That's a good point, Mbahidi. She does speak very negatively about her sister.
Yes.
But she values her brother Quentin and her son.
Yes. Simply Morgan says, who was the weed smoker?
Wasn't
a nephew?
It was her niece and nephew, Simply Morgan's. She said when she went over to visit her niece and nephew to kind of like help her with her YouTube, she said all they was doing was just smoking weed all day.
And that's somebody, that's what them young folk do.
That's what them young folk do. Yeah, it was her niece and nephew, Simply Morgan's. Let's see. I'm here for the show. Said the weed smokers were the niece. Yeah. Nisa said he said I've been hit upside my head and my eyes poked out.
He did say that. So do y'all think he was talking about Shirley allegedly doing that to him? Could be, y'all.
Could be. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay, but let's get back to Sonia's daughter and her granddaughter, the 17-year-old. What did you want to talk about that?
What she was talking about, the granddaughter was gay now,
and she also talked about how her daughter had some bisexual experiences as well.
Yeah. And she was trying to talk her granddaughter through that, give her granddaughter advice. Who the hell she can give advice to? Who can Sonia give advice to?
And she was telling her granddaughter, she was like, why do you like somebody that has the same thing that you have?
Yeah, just awful, just awful.
Just ignorant.
Very ignorant, you know. We
don't
condone that ignorance over
and then
here.
she keeps you can tell like she's so like she has a lot of nostalgia. Like she's always bringing up the 90s and what they did in the 90s.
She grew up in the 90s.
And what didn't happen in the 90s.
She did not grow up in the 90s.
You grew up in the 70s,
in
girl.
The 70s and 80s. Okay? She is 2 years.
You're an adult.
2 years younger than me.
You are an adult in the 90s. And the same stuff that we doing now in 2024, them folk was doing in the 90s. I don't know why she act like the 90s were the 1950s.
And she did not grow up in no doggone 90s.
People were into all type of stuff in the 90s. And you were a young adult, so you know that. Like she keeps talking about, we didn't do this in the 90s. I was a young adult in the 90s, and we didn't do that in the 80s and 90s. We didn't do that. Girl, they was doing everything under the sun in the 80s and the 90s. What are you talking about?
Yes, she killed me with that.
She act like she's talking about the 50s and the 60s. Like, girl, bye.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where are her children's fathers? That's a good point. I have here for the show.
Yeah.
Who knows? Let me see. Tamika said, better to be gay than messing with somebody's husband.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm here for the show. She was in her 20s and in the 90s. So I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, girl? But whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was talking to the granddaughter about her being gay, her 17-year-old granddaughter. And basically she was saying that her granddaughter was complaining about her male peers and, you know, their mindset, their mentality. They weren't that serious. And she was telling her her granddaughter that, you know, you're a child, you're 17. Of course, people aren't going to be serious.
Yeah.
And you have to give things time. You know, people won't start getting serious until, you know, late 20s, early 30s. And that, you know, all you can do is just hold hand and claim somebody. You shouldn't be trying to get so serious anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she was saying that's the reason why her granddaughter allegedly is wanting to date the same sex.
Yeah.
And she acted like she was so disappointed. But y'all know, allegedly, Ernesto has a gay son.
Yes.
So it's like...
And that's why I don't understand what his deal is. Yeah, he does. And let's talk about why...
And I'm sure your kids are ashamed to have a career criminal as a father.
A father that's...
If we want to talk about shame,
yes.
I would be ashamed to have a career criminal as a father.
Yes. And let's talk about Shirley when they were talking about... when Dre and Dion was on the phone, and Dion really likes Shirley. Dion likes Shirley. He said numerous of times.
He has an affinity for her.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, that she's a good person. And they were telling Nesto, yeah, man, you know them folks said they having problems on their job. They don't want to talk to you no more. They missing out on deals. Shirley was like, look, honey, you not finna stop my bag. Tell him don't call me no more. Don't even call me on a three-way with nobody else. I'll talk to you, but he cannot be on the phone. Shirley meant business. And sure enough, we all said that maybe it was something that was going on with her job. Why she stopped talking to, wanted to stop talking to Ernesto. Sure enough, it was. Them people down there at the radio station told her, you need to cut that.
And maybe that's why she had that dream about Steve firing
yes.
her. Remember y'all on the phone call? She was
yes.
telling Ernesto how she had a dream that Steve had fired her and it really upset her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was like, oh, shit, let me leave this ninja alone. Mm-hmm. Because she told him, she said, I'm really like living paycheck to paycheck. You know, if something were to happen, you know, with my job, I'm already don't have no money. I'm already living paycheck to paycheck. So that would be terrifying for me.
But they made like she was going to make a come up because she was getting all this, you know, being noticed. This was bringing notoriety, bringing, you know, awareness to the radio station. And it would help, you know, the ratings and all of that. But she was like, no. You hurting me more than you helping me. And why does Sonia, and this every time I hear her say this, didn't nobody know her before all this? Didn't nobody know Shirley?
She a goddamn lie.
Didn't nobody know Shirley before all this? Girl, you
she
are
a bald head
delusional.
Okay, so speaking of fame, notoriety, and being delusional, what y'all think when Ernesto told Sonia that she was famous now and to get used to it? When she was getting ready to go on Tasha K to interview. I gagged when he told her, all right, you famous now. I told you, so you want to make sure your hair and everything on point because they're going to be talking about you
on.
when you go on Tasha K. Did y'all see the way she grinned when Ernesto told her on the video call that she was famous now?
Yeah.
He was like, I never thought this situation would blow up and come to this. I mean, wow. He said, I know you like your privacy. You like to be behind the scenes, but you famous now. You famous now. When she grinned when he told her that, I gagged. I was like, she keep talking about this stuff is not a big deal and how she's just his friend and that his relationship allegedly with the 3 other women were way more serious than her relationship with him. And she don't know why we so pressed about her. You want the attention. You want to be famous.
Sure. She needs the attention.
And she was like, yeah. She was like, my friend was like, girl, you better take advantage of this. You better make use of this attention, girl. She wants the attention, y'all.
Yes.
She likes when we go on our lives and make comments. She talked about that. how we be on her live commenting, and how
Mm-hmm.
she had people reaching out to her who were volunteering and wanting to be the comment readers for her to help her run her lives.
I guess the
She
moderators.
loves it. Moderators. She loves it.
Yeah.
She loves it, y'all.
Yeah.
She's eating this up. She keeps saying that we need to stay out of her
She
business.
thinks she more famous than Shirley, y'all.
She keeps saying that she wants us to stay out of her business, and that it's weird that people are so fixated on what's going on with her life and her business. But that's part of the reason why you still dealing with
She
her.
hopes it's gonna go away soon.
No, she don't. She likes the clout. She likes the clout. I don't care what she say. She likes the clout.
She loves it.
And that's why she really sticking around, because it's giving her attention.
And
She was so excited to get on Tasha K. She was like, I tried to get on Hollywood Unlocked, but Tasha K, she has a huge platform. I'm going to get on there.
They're
And I'm
gonna
a
fly
reporter.
me out.
And they're going to pay for makeup. They're going to send me a car and my hotel. She was excited.
Yeah, she was so excited to go on there, and so excited. Not only that, but excited to tell her PIMP she was going,
Because that's what it's giving.
because that's what it's giving at this point.
Like she working hard for daddy.
Yes.
Like Mariah the scientist calling Young Thug from the video phone calls. Daddy. We gotta do a separate video to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Young Thug and Mariah the scientist. That's a separate video that phone calls from prison had dropped on her page.
And then she took it
But
off.
she took it down, sidebar. I guess somebody, Young Thug's legal team or somebody from
Told
his team
her to
reached
take
out,
it off.
told her to take it down. But yeah, back to her Nesto and Sonia video calls. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's what I hate the most. Her diminishing Shirley and her legacy. You know,
To bring herself
To
up and
bring
make her feel
herself
better.
up.
Because she's intimidated.
and Nesto never corrects her about it. He never corrects her and said, "No, now." Because we know every time Ernesto met a woman, Sonia's trying to act like he didn't tell her when she first met him that he was married to Shirley Strawberry. But that's a lie. Because all those other women said that he told them, you know, I'm married to Shirley Strawberry. Now, they might not have known who she was because of their age. You know, I'm married to Shirley
They
Strawberry.
quickly learned.
Throwing clout off of Shirley's name. Come on now. Sonia knew he was married when she met him. And then y'all hear how when she was on the video call, how she said, yeah, I told them I met you on some business. On some business.
I was looking at a property and you had said you had already rented the property. You were
Yeah.
already leasing it.
I met you on some business. Yo, these video calls are showing their true face. You hear me? Do you hear me? Sonia is out here in these streets looking real stupid. And she in these Atlanta streets, y'all.
Hanging with Diamond from Crime Mob. That's what she went to Whiskey Mistress with.
Hanging with Diamond from Crime Mob.
Who's also on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Y'all know, y'all Google that. That's who she hanging in these streets with, y'all.
Hanging with the D-list Atlanta celebrities.
We ain't gonna say no more.
Yeah.
Y'all Google.
And then she was talking about how she would always see celebrities when she worked in the club in Miami. I think she just likes to be in the know and likes to know people. She likes to be out and about and rub noses and elbows with people who are popular and well known.
And the New Year's video call when he said, well, what time you get in? How was your night? And she was saying where she went. And then she said, yeah, everybody went. Where they go to Magic City?
They would think they went to the Magic City. They went to a strip club. I think it may have been Magic City.
They went to the strip
after
club.
they left Whiskey Mistress.
Tiny, Lil Duval. Oh.
Yes, Scrappy's Diamond. I'm here for the show. Yes.
Yes.
She hang out with her. Yes.
Yes. She hanging out with her.
Yes.
Her 55-year-old tail hanging out with love and hip hop characters.
Yes, and she was like, I'm too old. She said, I told them I couldn't go out to the strip club.
In
I had to
these
go
Atlanta
home."
streets.
Yes, ripping around. Let's see. Bridget said Nesto kept telling her what to wear in the interview so she wouldn't embarrass him. That, and I just think he controlling too, Bridget. He's controlling, even down to the fingernails. Remember, he told her he didn't really like the blue. He liked the green nails. Let's see. Yep, I'm here for the show said, yep, he always says he is married and wears a ring. Yep, he does.
Yes. He knew Sonia knew that man was married.
Let's see. Tamika said Sonia thinks she is famous enough to try and do a book when he get sent up the road. Yes, Tamika. Remember when he kept telling
Hi, Trisha.
He kept telling, who was he telling? He was telling Shirley's friend, Debbie. Remember when he was on a phone call with Shirley? And Shirley and Debbie were out at Home Depot trying to buy something from her home. And he was like getting agitated with Shirley because Shirley wasn't really paying him no attention. He was trying to make conversation. She was in Home Depot trying to find whatever item she needed
for her
and talking to Debbie. He was like, tell Debbie, just wait a minute. She got you for a lot more time than I do. It's basically like she cutting into my time. I'm trying to talk to you. And so then he talks to Shirley for a little bit. And you could tell Shirley was like, yeah, hon. Like she really didn't want to be bothered.
Her and Debbie stay together, y'all. Anybody know? She
really didn't want to talk to him like that. She really didn't, but she was just entertaining him. And so when she gave the phone to Debbie, he was talking to Debbie and giving Debbie words of encouragement and vice versa. He told Debbie, he said, make sure Dion, I don't know if it was Dion or Dre, but he was like, make sure Dion or Dre send Shirley a picture of me. And Shirley was like, before she passed the phone to Debbie, she was like, I don't know if I want to see that. Are you sure you want me to see that? And he was like, yeah, because that's the picture I'm gonna put in my book, and I'm gonna have Denzel Washington play me. And you could tell like Shirley and Debbie were like, oh, okay. And then Debbie's so messy, she gonna entertain him and say, well, I would want to be in the book too. I would want to be in the movie too.
She did.
Because that's why Ernesto wanted to have his picture sent to Shirley so she could save it for when he do his book, write his book about his life. I just thought that was hilarious.
We need some mods.
I thought that was so hilarious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tamika said he likes the name drop. Yes, he does. Yes. That was funny. There we go. Okay, so yeah, and then Anissa said that Tasha K interview went absolutely flat. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think it popped as much as she thought it would. Especially because I think the reason it probably didn't pop as much as she thought it would is because Tasha got it on TashaK.com.
Did she ever drop it over on her?
No.
She never dropped it. And she probably did that on purpose.
So it wouldn't go anywhere.
Go anywhere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anissa said because the girl who told her story said he kept telling her I'm married to royalty.
Yes.
Yeah, and he did call Shirley royalty on the phone.
Yes.
He did refer to her. Because remember when Shirley was correcting him?
Yep.
And I can't lie. Sometimes Shirley come off as a little condescending when she be correcting him, like a mother correcting her child or a school teacher.
But my thing is, you married him,
and then she was like, "Yes, hon, I'm gonna get you together. I'm gonna get you right."
That's not how you say that.
That's not how you say that. But it's okay, honey. I'm gonna get you together. I'm gonna get you right. Like she basically saw the potential in this man, thought she could clean him up and make him her hard candy.
Yes.
Allegedly, that's what it's giving.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here for the show said no, she lived with Tasha. She didn't live with Debbie.
Okay, she didn't live with Debbie. Okay.
Yeah, and then she also said he thinks Debbie told Shirley to leave him.
Yeah, because he did say it. Because he was calling her a fat. That was the one he was calling. Name calling and got on the phone and was kikiing with the lady, y'all.
Talking about he want the lady to play in his movie. He want the lady to be in his movie.
After he called the lady out of her name.
So I wonder who he going to get to play Debbie. If he going to have Denzel play him, who going to play Shirley and who going to play Debbie?
Y'all.
He's serious about writing this book and doing a movie about his life, y'all. He's serious, y'all.
Yes.
He is very serious.
I see. I have my entire
Let me see.
family.
Tamika, I have my entire family watching, and they only watch when I have y'all on. Say hello to my family.
Hey!
Hey to the random family. Hey to the family. Hey, y'all.
Thanks for watching.
But yeah, okay, go ahead. What would you like to say?
Yeah. I just think that how him and Sonia are on these calls just talking about everybody. If nobody is fooling with Ernesto, wasn't fooling with Ernesto, they almost show not fooling with him now. Because he is two-faced. He just talking about from his children Shirley's friends. I mean, everybody getting it. Everybody getting it. On those phone calls from prison, him and Sonia was going in on everybody. You hear me? And did y'all hear on this last call, her last visit, she said, you got any money? What's going on with the money on your books? He said, I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no money.
Y'all hear him? I ain't got no money. You know it's the first of the month. I ain't got no money.
And what she said, she gonna pull money from her credit cards to put
now,
it
this
on
somebody
his
who
books.
got money, properties. She got properties.
She said she has investment properties. She has savings. She has investment.
Yeah.
And that's how she's able to sustain herself without
wait
a
a minute,
job.
I think
She
I
just
got
said
a
it on
credit
the live.
card. This woman is going in debt to put money on this man's books.
Remember, she said she went shopping. She said she paid the credit card off and she went shopping. So she ran up the bill again.
Yeah.
She was going to put money on his books from his other cards.
She
That's what
got
she said.
shit. I'm here for the shit.
Yeah,
She ain't got it.
well, she said she gonna use one of her other credit cards. I'm here for the show, and she gonna get the money, pull the money off the credit card, not the one she used to go shopping, but another one to put on his
She
book.
get the squinting like,
Yes.
well, I think I got some money, but she ain't got no money. She going in debt trying to pay this man through this situation. And y'all, they say he going back for a bond hearing, I think February 5th. What y'all think allegedly, what y'all think's gonna happen?
I think he's still gonna be there.
I think he's still gonna be there, y'all.
Yeah.
I think he's still gonna be there. He has tried everything he can on his own. He need to get an attorney, and it ain't working out in his favor. It's just not working out for him. He need to stay off them doggone calls with Sonia. That's what he need to do. He need to just stop talking to her. Because at this point, what is she doing to help him? What is she doing to help him?
I think it's just a mental thing. I think she's there for him mentally and emotionally, and he said it. He was like, "I thank God for you. I love you. I thank God for you. Because if I didn't have you, you know, I don't know where I'd be." And he also talked about he thought about allegedly unaliving himself.
Oh yeah.
So she gives him support, I think.
Let's talk about Dre and getting a line of equity. Talk about that, Samantha, when she was talking about what Dre could do.
I'm here for the show, but Dre needs to get a line of equity on his house. Dre ain't no fool. Okay, yeah, so let's go back to that. I think I touched on that a little bit earlier on the live, but basically on the video phone calls between Sonia, aka Lil Mama, and Nesto, she was talking about how Dre could take out a second mortgage on his home in order to get the money to pay for Ernesto's legal fees. And Sonia was like, well, if he takes out a second mortgage on his home,
we need moderators.
I can help him pay the monthly note on the second mortgage if he were to take it out. And she was like, you know, it's probably not going to be no more than $500, $600. I can pay that a month. That's no problem.
Right.
And if God forbid, if something happens to me, I can always take out a life insurance policy on myself, so that way that monthly mortgage note gets paid regardless.
Right, I can do that. I can pay that. $500-$600.
Yeah, that's what she was saying she was gonna do. But Dre didn't want to do that, and Ernesto was like, "Nah, he not gonna do that.
Nah, he not gonna.
He not gonna do that. He not gonna do that.
Dre ain't doing none of that. But it's just the audacity of
how
her.
She gonna come up with what everybody else
can do.
And she got on her live and said she didn't say this, but she lied. Remember, she also said that Shirley could reach out to her network of friends to raise the money for Ernesto's legal fees.
I don't be remembering all what I say. That's why you need to stop talking.
Yeah, she keep using the excuse, I'm old. You're not old.
Mm-hmm.
So you can remember everything from the damn 90s. You can remember what you said 5-6 months ago.
Yes.
But I just thought that was odd.
Liar, cheater, deceiver.
Yes. And I'm here for so she said, but she claims she's a property owner. Yeah. Do y'all okay, just humor me, y'all. Just humor me. Even if Dre were to take out a second mortgage on his home, do you really think Sonia would pay him back? Or Nesto, if he ever gets out?
No.
Do you think they would pay him back? Do y'all think they would be good for it and paying Dre back?
And do you think Ernesto has went out of his way to help Dre in any form of fashion like that? Because you know Dre has been in some issues allegedly too.
And I never heard Dre say he got the money from Ernesto, but his attorney. And I know they mentioned on the video phone calls that Ernesto could potentially reach out to Dre's attorney who helped him.
Yes.
Because Dre said, I paid that man that money and he really fought for my freedom and got me out.
But he sure did. He said he paid.
But Dre paid for his own attorney, I'm sure. I don't think Dre leaned on Ernesto to help him.
Yes.
Dre figured it out.
And
so he probably like, hey, Ernesto gonna have to figure it out for himself.
And Ernesto is trying everybody in his circle. And ain't nobody, like Sonia said, she ain't heard from nobody.
And then Ernesto was like, well, if people don't want to help, you can't make people help. If people don't want to help out, you can't make them help out. That's people gonna do what they want to do. That's their choice. That's their choice. But that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
About how people really see him and about how people feel about him.
But he's putting pressure on Sonia to get the money by any means necessary. Y'all heard what he said when he told him, you need to get that money up. Do what you got to do. And she over here trying to figure out how she going to put money on his book.
And then she was like, you know what, for as long as you've been locked up, this is what she said on the video on the video call. She said, I could have just got a 9-to-5 job to help you.
You still can, because
you can go back to the call center.
You sure can. You can go get you a job. He's still in there. Ain't nothing changed. He still need the money right to this day for attorney. Go get you a job. That's what the comments.
But see, Simply Morgan said escorted. Oh, Lord. And Bahiti said, plus Sonia's the only person that thinks he's innocent. I think so, too.
Yeah.
I don't think his family and friends believes he's completely innocent. I don't.
No.
I know. Because remember, Dre said, when you get out, we're going to have to take a long ride and talk about if you did it or not.
Yeah, I want.
And Ernesto was pissed about that. He was telling Sonia how disgusted and how disheartened he felt that Dre would even say something like that to him.
Dre didn't even believe him.
But Dre said, you don't always tell your partner the full story. So that spoke volumes too. You know what I mean? So this is your partner who's been knowing you for 30 plus years and saying these things. That holds weight. That speaks volumes.
So what do you all think?
I don't know.
When Shirley said, when you get out, we just need to sit down and have a talk. We need to have a conversation. We need to talk. What y'all think she want to talk about? Remember when she said that?
Some stuff they can't talk about on the recorded line.
We need to talk.
We got 35 people in the chat, y'all. Only 19 likes. Please get the likes up.
She kept saying that. We need to talk. We need to sit down and we need to... No, what I'm saying to you is when you get out, we need to talk. No. What y'all think she want to talk about?
I don't know. Who knows? I'm curious to know what they need to talk about.
I am too.
Let's see. Bridget said, let me see. Let me go back to Simply Morgan. Simply Morgan said, do you think Dre will do the interview with Sylvia? That's a good question.
I think Dre don't want to have nothing to do with this. I think Dre out there making his money. Y'all, every time he talk to Dre, now, what's up, player? Man, just out here working, trying to pay these bills.
So he don't dry big.
So Nesto won't start that dry begging. I think Dre just want to work and make his money.
Yeah, and I know Sonia was talking about she wanted to do an interview with Dre. So we'll see who gets him first if he does an interview, if it's Sylvia or Sonia.
Oh, somebody.
But Sonia talked about that. Let me see. So Bridget said those other women. They probably want to talk about those other women.
Yes.
Shirley and
the other
Nesto,
women.
Get out. Yeah, let's see. All right, the Vanity Chronicle said Nesto's friend Daryl doesn't even want to mess with him. On the phone calls from Prison Patreon, she had a short video call with Daryl, and he looked so uncomfortable.
Wow. Don't nobody want to fool with him, because I think a lot in the back of a lot of people's mind, they like
something ain't right.
Some ain't right. And
that speaks volumes too.
Yeah, and somebody said that this is more than what, allegedly what we know. It's more to it. So I don't know. I don't know about Ernesto, what he gonna do. But I was wondering about why Shirley kept saying that. What in the world they got to talk about? And did you all hear Sonia say on the video calls that they, at first, I guess Roswell police allegedly, when they picked him up, they thought that his co-defendant, the co-person, instead of Erica, they thought it was allegedly Shirley. Did y'all hear her say that?
I did.
They allegedly thought it was Shirley and not Erica. Oh my goodness. And that made me think, what does Shirley allegedly know about all this foolishness? I mean, was he staying away from home that much where she does not know what he was doing? Or
I don't believe that. I don't believe she was that oblivious. As intelligent as she presents herself, especially on that damn morning show, she knew something. I like Shirley. I respect her. But I don't think she was that damn oblivious. Sorry, y'all. I just don't.
You know,
excuse my French. I
she
just
had
don't.
to have known something.
The way
y'all.
she be correcting him, and yes, honey, it's this. I'm gonna get you together. Yes, honey. No, that's not how you pronounce that. Okay. She knew something was up, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Let me see. Tamika said Dre might do an interview after Ernesto up the road. Maybe so. We'll see if he does it with infamous Sylvia or
she's trying to get the
or
and
Sonia.
Sonia was gonna help.
She teased that. She teased potentially doing an interview
and then
with
she
Dre.
talked shit on the video call. Yeah, they like Dre. They like Dre. Like
Yeah.
she had a problem with us liking Dre.
Yeah, she was like,
we can't like Dre.
She was like, they're more so scrutinizing me and criticizing me.
But they like Dre.
But they like Dre, yes.
And do.
And do. I'm here for the show. Say yes, Dre is over the gangster street life. He is a true friend. Also, they spend a lot of time living in hotels, him and Shirley. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think too, like you said, I'm here for the show. I think Dre is in a different point in his life.
Yeah.
And he don't want to be bothered with that.
He don't want to be bothered with that.
And I think deep down inside, he knows Ernesto is not telling him everything.
Yeah.
Like he said in previous calls, I know my partner don't tell me everything.
And he has came out
and he don't want to put himself on the
his
line.
Life.
He don't want to put his livelihood on the line for Ernesto, and I can't blame him. I wouldn't either.
Ernesto too old for that foolishness. Look at him on that video call. He almost 60, locked up, freedom gone, can't get the right medical care that he needs for some foolishness. For some foolishness. He has been doing this allegedly his entire life. Now you get this age and you locked up and can't get, you got to convince people that you need medical care. Did y'all hear what he said? I told them they need to take me back down there. I'm not getting enough vitamins. And somebody said that he needs to stop worried about putting money on his books for phone calls and get some good food. They said they can buy different type of food, tuna, commissary tuna. They can get some, maybe he can buy him some protein. He can use the money that Sonia give him towards eating correctly or better. I mean, it's jail, so it is what it is, but they're saying that he could buy something that could be better nutrition than what he's getting already.
But Fifi, I think he's more concerned about the screws coming out of his glasses and getting his property from Fulton transferred over to Cobb County. They more concerned about that. Because, remember he said he wrote the letter to Fulton requesting they ship their belongings to Cobb, but they didn't do it.
Right, okay.
So, he got a lot going on. Let me see. Tamika thinks Shirley knows about some dates and times, especially since he was never home.
Grown woman vibe said, Nisha says, okay. Dre's gonna have an interview with Grown Woman Vibes.
Oh, really, Anissa? He gonna go on an interview with Grown Woman Vibes?
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I can't wait for that because remember he was upset that Grown Woman Vibes was alleging that he was gay.
And if Sonia called her out her name one more time.
Now, I'm shocked, Anissa, because he was so hurt that Grown Woman Vibes was comparing him to Ving Rhames from Holiday Heart. And Dre was telling Dion and Ernesto, y'all know I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I don't know why they saying I'm gay. I'm not like that. Just because I put money on his books. I'm not gay. he was just so hurt by that.
Yeah, he was
so
upset.
I'm shocked that he's gonna be on Grown Woman Vibes doing an interview. This should be very interesting. And I wonder, how is that going to impact his relationship with Ernesto and Sonia? How that's going to change the dynamic? And what is he going to say in that interview?
Yes. Let me see, Shirley.
Because they all think we just tired heifers who ain't got nothing to do with our lives.
Yes, let me see, Nesto. Shirley and Nesto are victims of their own greed. Yes.
And then the Vanity Chronicle said, right, Fifi, his old dusty looking self.
Yeah.
If I was Shirley, I would be so done. This is such a turn off.
Such a turn off. And I think she is done because, baby, she in that Instagram story, she was giving it to us, baby. You hear me? She was laying on her white sofa. And she had on her black, one of them hoodie things that Ernesto said she wore all the time. Looked like she had on one of them. Baby, Shirley about to come out. Shirley is about to be out. She done with Ernesto.
Yeah, she getting back to her life.
She getting back to her life.
I think by the summer, y'all, Shirley gonna be outside.
You think
when I seen that button up that she had tied in a knot and show her waist and her midriff.
Yes. Out of all the pictures she could have posted, her and Steve.
When she wished Steve a happy birthday, I said, yeah, she getting ready to get back. She going back to the street. She getting ready to get back outside and get back to living, and I don't blame her.
Yes.
I don't blame her.
She done.
She should. She definitely should. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, looking at Ernesto. Now, at first, he was like he wasn't going to cut his beard. He was going to wait until he got out. But he said because he had a court date, he tapered the sides to cut the beard down.
Yes.
Yes. They said he was looking like Papa Smurf. And then Sonia said he looked like Santa. And she was like, but you still look cute, though. At least for where you're at. You still look cute.
He jabbing at her and she jabbing at him.
Yeah. And she's talking about, your teeth look so nice. Your teeth look so nice.
Yes. Shirley should write a book. She should. She should. Yes.
Let me see. Samantha said, Miss Shirley is good at performing and perpetuating a fraud, though.
Yes.
Samika said, Shirley waiting on the outcome. Yep. The Vanity Chronicle said, yes, Fifi, I was here for Shirley's energy. Yes. Shirley is getting ready to get back outside in them streets, and I don't blame her.
Yes. Shirley over all this.
And now she don't have to be agitated when she out and about and get a phone call from Nesto, because she be so agitated.
Yes.
She comes off as so annoyed when he calls her, y'all.
Yes.
But yes, just looking at, and these video phone calls have really taken it up a notch. I mean, shout out to you, phone calls from prison, because you are doing the darn thing.
She is on it.
You are keeping everybody
her
fed
and her husband
in these YouTube streets.
Yeah.
And it's just going up a notch. When I saw those calls, Fifi had texted me while I was traveling. I was like, oh my God, let me go.
I said, did you see it? She said, wait a minute. Did you see? I said, well, when you finish, you gotta look at it.
Wow. This is really going up a notch.
We gotta go live.
Yes. Yes, y'all.
I couldn't find my phone fast enough to text her.
When Fifi texted me, I sprinted to YouTube as soon as I was done with work. I sprinted to YouTube. Baby. These video phone calls have really taken it up a notch.
And she just kept dropping them on Monday. I couldn't watch them fast enough.
Back to back to back to back. And just looking at Ernesto talk and speak, like, it's giving allegedly slow.
It is. But somebody said, did he graduate?
And it's like, what's so mesmerizing about this man?
I don't know why is she in a chokehold?
He's one of those type of men that, and I know most people don't find him attractive, but if you do find him to be remotely attractive, he's one of those type of men that once he open up his mouth, it's like a turn off. If you do find him attracctive.
And Shirley thought that
just listening to him speak and try to articulate him, it's like,
no,
Shirley, I don't. It's not. Yeah. It's not all. No, it's
she
a
thought
no.
she could change all of that. She could change him and mold him into the man that she wanted.
Her arm candy. Yes,
yeah, her arm candy.
She married him for companionship, arm candy, and potential.
Yeah.
Because remember, she told him, when I married you, I thought that life was behind you.
Yes, Bridget. It's a delay with little mama for sure.
Yes.
Yep, she did say, I thought it was behind you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she thought he was a changed man.
Yeah.
And Sonia reminds me of like a school age girl.
Yes.
Like she's just
Immature.
as immature.
Yes.
Yeah, she
and
has
ignorant. She's kind
as
of ignorant
Ernesto. It's like just when she seen him come on and pick up the phone, she was like a little girl in a candy shop.
Yes.
Like just immature. Like, you look good, hey, with the little ponytail going on, you know, and y'all, she is so 38 hot about y'all talking about her ponytail.
She can
Let's talk about that. Let's unpack that.
Somebody said she was on the toilet all the time out here for the show. When them videos was dropping, she probably was losing her mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, she don't like us talking about her ponytail.
She don't. Y'all saying she got Beijing in her hair and she don't. She just dye it jet black every few weeks. And she don't have Beijing in her hair.
She
tired of y'all.
out our name one more time, it's gonna be a problem.
Every time she refer to us, we some bitches. Some miserable hating bitches. Every time she refer to us.
Yes, we miserable. We hating on her, y'all.
Yes.
So you say we miserable bitches,
And we hating.
We hating because she got a man in prison and we don't, in jail and we don't.
And she got some pretty titties. She got some pretty titties. Her teeth nice. Her skin nice. She don't look her age. And
So
she say,
what could we be hating on?
She say y'all hating on her, and y'all hoes need to stop saying that she got Beijing. She was so upset. She was so upset, and she was like, "Yeah, that's why when I get ready to interview with Tasha K, I'm gonna make sure that everything is well put together. I'm gonna, I'm gonna have light makeup so they can't say anything, and I'm gonna wear this and wear that." And I'm like, for somebody who don't say you don't care what people think about you. You are really letting people kind of get under your skin.
A lot.
You really are.
Y'all, she really upset. She don't like us talking about her. She
Upset. She don't like y'all saying she don't have edges. And she said when she wore her hair down, y'all was gonna say that she got weave, but she don't.
Yes, arrested development. Yes, exactly. Yes. That's a good point. Yes. I'm here for the show. She wants y'all to talk about Erica. We're not talking about Erica because Erica was sick. Now, honestly, I don't know what Erica did, but did y'all see the letter or that Pam read on her YouTube? The letter that Erica wrote to the judge. It was kind of disturbing. That's why she got out. That's why she was released, because of that letter. She allegedly has, I ain't gonna say what she has, but because I don't want to do a HIPAA. But y'all, Pam read the letter on her channel. She read it again earlier this week, I think, as far as what was wrong with Erica. And that's why Erica got out. So Nesto thought he was gonna try that same thing in court. But Hannah didn't present it right. And Sonia was mad because Hannah didn't push the issue that Ernesto had medical issues.
Yeah, she didn't go into depth about it. And that's why they was mad that the bitch got out. Remember, that's how he refers to Erica as the bitch. Mm-hmm.
That's why he was mad she got out. Yeah, y'all.
That's what Bridget said, we're bald-headed too. Yes, Bridget.
Yes, Bridget, we bald-headed.
She called us bald-headed.
She said, we
bald-headed, miserable.
Yes.
She said we're all bald-headed and we're miserable. And when she wear her hair down, we keep saying she had weave in her hair, but it's not weave, it's her hair.
It's monetized. She said she made $100 off her channel.
Yeah, her channel is monetized.
It's monetized.
Yeah, she said you get what, 10 cents a minute or 10 cents a second or something.
Yeah.
It's monetized, y'all.
Yeah,
because she said that's where she gonna get the funds for Nesto off her YouTube.
She said she thinks she can get about 45,000.
45,000 off of YouTube. That's why she started the page. Yeah. But she said she tired of us talking about her looks. We jealous.
Yeah, we jealous of her. And half us raggedy looking anyway.
Right.
We jealous.
And she feel like we should be talking about Erica and not her, because she looks better.
Erica is nice looking to me. Yeah, she was sick. The lady was sick. She was on steroids, probably.
Yes.
Allegedly. Yeah.
She was sickly.
She was sickly.
But remember, in one of Lil Mama's previous lives, she said that one of the reasons that people were going so hard on her and not Sonia was because she was attractive.
Yeah.
She said if she looked like Sonia, we would not care and we would not be on her
If she looked like
so
Erica,
much.
yeah.
If she looked like Erica, excuse me.
Yeah, we
wouldn't be
care.
judging her as much.
Yeah. Sonia, honey, Sonia.
So you sharing the same ideology as the people that's talking about you, because you think that because of Erica looked the way she looked, she should be bullied and talked about.
Right.
So you just told on yourself.
Right. You bullying Erica, but you don't want us
You
bullying
talking crap
you.
about her too.
Yeah.
And you think we should be talking about her because of how she looked. So you just as shallow too.
Dre said she needs to sit down. Sonya needs to sit down. Like Dre said, yes.
She doesn't have a dime or
No.
dollar. Just Dusty Ness on their YouTube page. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. And she said she washes her teeth with her washcloth.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
brushes
Did y'all
them.
hear
Yeah.
what she said?
She said that's
oh my
because Ernesto was like, "Did you get new teeth? Your teeth look so pretty. They look so good." She's like, "No, I just wash them with a washcloth in the shower and then brush them."
Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. I mean, when he talks to her, she just be like, yeah. You know, she just be so happy he's paying her some attention and he's talking to her. You know, and she made it down there to Cobb County to see him. You know, and she's the only one that's coming to see him. And, you know, nobody else is doing nothing else for him. And she's that special person in his life. You know, and that just makes her feel significant.
I think especially when he says, "I don't have nobody but you.
Yes.
Don't nobody want me but
she
you."
loves that.
That makes her feel really good.
And they deserve each other.
It really validates her to hear him tell her that.
Because they are both trashy. They deserve each other. Nesto and Sonia deserve to be together. And I don't care what she said. Somebody, I don't have feelings for him anymore. Well, honey, in these calls, you have a lot of feelings.
Oh, okay. Prior to January 1st, 2024, she said she had no feelings for him. But then get her tail on that video phone call January 1st, 2024. She went live. The last time Sonia went live was December 31st, 2023. She did a video phone call with Ernesto on January 1st, 2024, the very next day.
Right.
So, obviously, she's just playing in our faces when she go live. She's very much in love with him. That's still very much her man.
That's her man. That is her man, y'all.
That's her man.
That's her man.
And she keeps saying, you know, I don't know why people keep talking about, every time I go live, they keep talking about he's married and why are you dealing with a married man? But,
ain't no sucking.
But
That's
the marriage is not, and she keeps saying to him, the marriage is not important. That's the last thing he's worried about. If he doesn't get free, that marriage is not going to matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. If he don't get free, that marriage don't matter.
That's how she justified messing with a married man in her mind, y'all.
Because it don't matter.
Because it don't matter because he's locked up.
And
just
because
trashy.
And because he told her, my wife knew what I was before we got married.
My wife knew what I was doing.
My wife knew we had an open marriage allegedly from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So in her mind, y'all, she's not doing anything wrong. Because they didn't have a traditional marriage.
Right. So she think that it's okay because he was out there in the street anyway.
Right.
So she ain't really doing no wrong by doing this.
And y'all, if he get back with Shirley, she's going to be devastated. There's no way you putting all this time and effort and energy into a person and don't expect nothing in return. All because they called you when you thought you was on your deathbed in the hospital. That's crazy. No, you have feelings
from
for
a
this
whole
man
nother state
to support this man.
To support him and go see him every Sunday.
Her kids been
for 30 minutes.
Her kids been in Georgia and she haven't moved.
Exactly. They have been here for a while. The children have been here.
Her son and daughter been here in Georgia and she hadn't moved prior to then.
To be close to them. When she knew that he needed a place to stay, when him and Shirley when Shirley said, this is not my life.
This jail stuff.
It's not my life.
It's just not my life.
He called, that's when Sonia said, all right, I'm on my way. I'm gonna get me a little place down there in Midtown, wherever she at, down there in
the
Midtown.
tourist area.
And somebody asked her, "Do you stay across the street from Shirley?" In her live, the last live that she did, somebody asked her, "Do you really stay across the street from Shirley?" Lord, don't tell me that she's somewhere down there in Midtown, Buckhead, because we all know Shirley in Buckhead or Midtown. Okay.
I hope not.
Because on the call, I don't know how many of y'all on our live is from Atlanta, but on the call, she was at the Home Depot on Piedmont. And that's in the Buckhead. If you all live in Atlanta, you know where the Home Depot is on Piedmont. He said, "Where are you at the?" And he needs to stop calling out the places where Shirley goes, because that's not cool. He said, "Are you at the Home Depot on Piedmont?" And she said, She don't want him to, When he does stuff like that, she tries to rush him through it because she really don't want him talking about her whereabouts or what she's doing. But that leads me to believe she probably stays in that area, you know, and they probably, and don't let me find out that Sonia down there living in the same vicinity that Shirley's living in.
That's gonna be super
And
creepy. I don't think that's
down
the case.
there at Whole Foods on Peachtree in the store, because we know Shirley go to Whole Foods
And Trader Joe's.
and Trader Joe's. She don't go to Publix down there on Peachtree.
Yeah.
Nah, she ain't going to Publix down there on Peachtree in West Texas.
I hope not. I don't think she would go that far.
Y'all think that Sonia is somewhere near, living near? Yeah, she's a weirdo. But allegedly, I'm sure that she's because she keeps saying the tourist district. We don't have a tourist district in Atlanta. What, Midtown? Midtown is where the majority of the hotels are.
Yeah, if you're from Atlanta, you know there is no tourist district here.
Yeah, so she probably's in Midtown, and we know Shirley in Buckhead, baby. Shirley's probably in Buckhead, or maybe not. I don't know. But Nesto said she was at the Home Depot on Piedmont. You at the Home Depot on Piedmont? Atlantic Station, maybe. Probably so. Probably so. It could be Atlantic Station.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, okay. So let's talk about the live she did after she did the interview with infamous Sylvia.
Okay.
The one where she had the baby in the background. So we finally saw the baby that be on the phone, that be in the background.
And it's a
that
toddler.
Was in the phone call. It's a little girl. It's a little toddler baby girl. Oh, hey, Miss MJ.
Hey, Miss MJ.
Let me see. Sonia, a block from the Cobb County lockup.
Probably so. You probably right. She probably do live. You think she live in Cobb County? Probably so. Hey.
Hey, Amy. Hi. Yes, let's talk about the baby.
The baby was cute. Little girl.
So remember, y'all, we kept hearing the baby in the background on the phone calls with Nesto, and people thought that was Nesto baby or her grandbaby, allegedly. But, oh, yeah, that's possible, too.
Yeah.
Yes. Happy New Year, Miss MJ. Hey.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, so we finally got to see the baby in Sonia's most recent live that she did.
Feeding the baby. What was she feeding? The chips or
She
Funyuns?
was feeding her, like, Funyuns or something, or Cheetos, something like that. The little 1-year-old, the baby was in the background.
And she kept saying, I'm going to get off the phone and feed you. She wouldn't even get off the line to even see about the baby. She was just talking. Oh, she was just talking. This and that, talking about the case and talking about it's civil and people don't know what they talking about and she trying to get the money up and she gonna do just giving another TED talk.
And the whole time she was talking, I was like, watch that baby. People don't need to see her face. Like, she's an innocent baby. She don't need to be caught up in this crap.
And she wanted us to know she had white carpet, y'all. Not on my white carpet. Not on my white carpet. I'm sorry.
It's like, girl, if you don't get off live and tend to that little baby, we don't need to see her face on the live.
But she would not get on. She stayed on, and she stayed on for a minute.
For like, yeah. Well, usually she stay on for what, like 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, basically reviewing or recapping her interview with infamous Sylvia. And she talked about it on the video calls with Ernesto, how she, you know, she stayed live and
Okay.
she, you
So
know,
we could say she know where to home. Okay.
yeah, Miss MJ said that was a Dollar Tree rug. But yes, I'm here for the show. I didn't like the fact that we could see glimpses of the baby. That made me nervous.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was a good look.
And she said, I'm not going to pick you up, but you still could see the baby. I was like, once she get off the live, that's not cool with that baby.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
We love the babies. We love children over here.
Yes, we love children. I just felt like, you know,
yeah.
get off the live and see about the baby. The baby
Yeah.
getting into stuff, running
Yeah.
around the house, and
Yeah.
you trying to go live. And, you know, I know she went on the video phone call. She talked about how she tried to stay on live as much as possible
Yeah.
to get as much attention and views and to
Mhm.
try to raise money for Nesto, and how she be reading our comments.
Yeah.
And yeah, 2 hours and no money. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm here for the show. Said that interview pissed me off. I left
Yes.
because it didn't really. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the point what it was.
I
but
don't either.
I understand, like, you got to get your clicks and views, and I respect that because we all doing the same thing, so I get it. But going back to her video phone calls, you know, she is really leaning on building her platform to help get the money up to free Ernesto. And she was basically saying that, you know, people go really hard on her live. And that she tries not to give too much attention to what people say on her live because she wants to answer the hard questions. That's a part of the reason why she goes live. And she was telling her Nesto, like, yeah, you know, some of the people actually like me. Some of the people actually be saying, you know, you're actually a likable person. You know, I actually like your personality.
She got fans.
So, you know, in some ways, y'all, she felt like she got fans off this YouTube.
Yeah. She.
So that's another way she's able to, you know, stroke her ego. You know, she feel like some of y'all are her y'all supporting her.
Yeah.
Y'all rooting for her.
But she say it's 3 of y'all out there that be on her live talking shit.
Yes, she did mention that to Nesto. I don't know who
It's
y'all 3
3.
are, but she say it's 3 of y'all, and she say she think one of y'all might be or might know the little people. Because y'all be let's talk about that. She said the 3 people that be on her live, it's always the same 3 specific people that whenever she go live that talk the most shit. And she's told Ernesto, she said, I think one of them either might be the little people or might have some type of association with them little people, because the way that they comment like they know a lot.
Yes.
Like they know a lot of private behind the scene information about what's going on.
Yes.
So what do you think about that, Fifi? You think
it could possibly be somebody that know them. And Ernesto even said, don't think them folk ain't watching.
Yes.
Don't think them folk ain't
and
watching.
Friends ain't watching.
And they friends ain't watching. He said that, so it's possible that, you know, they are watching. That's possible.
I definitely think Shirley is watching. I definitely think Panay is watching.
Oh, Panay
I definitely
for
think
sure.
Tosh and Debbie, Mississippi Monica, they watching.
Sure. Yes.
They watching.
They watching, y'all.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was bold enough to comment from a fake page and they probably heckling, you know? But I think there's some validity to what Ernesto was saying about that. They watch.
Because they want to see what's going on.
They want to know what's going on. They trying to keep their ear to the street too.
And rightfully so.
And rightfully so, because it is about their life.
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
But Ernesto know he messy, talking about Debbie being fat, and then talking about he want Debbie to be in the movie. How you gonna, what he say, them tired hoes?
Them tired, dry
ass hoes. And then you gonna get on the phone with the lady and say, yeah, you can be in my movie when Denzel play me. That is so messy.
Very messy.
That is so messy.
Very messy.
And he is serious about this autobiography that he gonna write in this movie, y'all.
Yeah, he said. And you know what? If I was
Whether
Shirley,
it's on Amazon or Tubi,
I would
Nesto
jump
say
on
he
it
doing
before
it.
he did.
Yeah.
Shirley needs to put her book out there. She really do. She need to put her
That's
own.
a good point.
Yeah, she needs to put her book out there. She already got a book with the strawberry letters in it. All she got to do is make this a sequel from her strawberry letter book. She got a book out there with the strawberry letters in it. I would just make another total book, My Strawberry Letter. and
when my life became the strawberry letter.
That's it. That anybody knows Shirley, let her know.
And give me a percentage. Sam Nicole said it on January 25th, 2024.
Yes, when my life became the strawberry letter. I'm living my strawberry letter.
Because just think, y'all, if Nesto getting paid off of this, why shouldn't, if Nesto is thinking he gonna sue all of the bloggers, he said he gonna sue us all.
And the court.
And he gonna sue the court because they not supposed to be making phone calls public. Why shouldn't Shirley jump on the bandwagon and write a book?
Exactly.
I really hope she puts something out before him.
She really do. She at this point she should. I know it's embarrassing, but it's time to make some money off this. It's time to turn everybody that pain into some money.
Yep. We got 37 people in the chat and only 27 likes, y'all. Please like this video. Yes, we got 39 people. Hey, y'all, if you're joining the chat, please like. And welcome.
And subscribe, please.
And subscribe. Okay, let's read the comments. Okay. Bridget, let me see. Miss MJ said next episode, aka next live, she will be demonstrating her lace front installation. Yeah, Miss MJ.
At this point,
Miss MJ, she said it's not a lace front. She said it's her real hair. She said she don't have no weave in it, and we jealous of her.
Yeah, we jealous cause.
And she remember in the video phone calls, Miss MJ, she said her hair go to her shoulder now. It's down her back. Remember, her and Nesto said her hair is long.
And Nesto
so she don't know why we hate.
Take that jacket off so it can hang.
Yeah. I said he is a mess.
They like two little high school kids. You wouldn't think these people are almost 60. They like two little high school kids on these little video calls, y'all.
Yeah, so Miss MJ, be careful because she said we hate and she said her hair go down her back.
And we need to stop hating.
And we need to stop hating.
Some hating bees.
We some hating bees. That's what she said. That's what she called us, Miss MJ. And she said it ain't no sewing. It's her real hair. Okay, Bridget said, child, it might be that hot nephew and niece. So
yeah,
I'm here for the show. Said heck yes. Emma Heedy said she just likes the negativity towards Sheridan.
Yes.
Yeah, she do have an out. She don't have a thing for Sheridan. But I think because Ernesto hates Sheridan allegedly so much.
Yeah.
Ernesto has he has a great disdain for Sheridan.
Yes.
Sonia, aka Lil Mama, is just piggybacking off of him.
Yeah.
Basically like, oh, my man don't like you. He don't F with you. I don't like you. She don't even know that little girl.
She don't even know her.
But so she don't like her either. Let me see. Simply Marcus agrees with us. I'm here for the show. Said, yep. Shirley's book will be a bestseller.
It sure will.
The Vanity Chronicle said, title, I am the strawberry letter. Right. Joey said, oh, I ain't even gonna read that. That don't make no sense. Somebody sweet on this. Boy.
Bad
Joey, you about to get in timeout for trolling. That's what you about to do. So tread lightly.
You about to get muted.
Yes. I'm here for the show. Says Sonia should do one called It's Civil. My life as a side chick. That's funny. Because she keeps saying everything is civil. I like that. I'm here for the show.
Yes.
I'm so tired of her. Let me just say a side note. Let me just talk about that for a few seconds. I'm here for the show and everybody else in the chat. I'm tired of Sonia talking about it's civil.
It's civil.
I'm just tired of hearing her say that. Like, I'm just going to scream if she say that again. I just don't want to hear it anymore. It's enough.
It's civil. And I'm going to tell you, she just got mad at him because they was messing around. And if you told me you was going to buy oranges and then you went and got potatoes and you got mad, that's civil. That's civil. She got her whole breakdown. She has come up with a whole defense, y'all, for this man. She says she ain't got nothing to do with it. She ain't gonna be on the stand. She ain't gonna be subpoenaed. But she has come up with a whole defense for him on these alleged charges. She just talked too much. And a real gangster, I'm going to tell y'all how a real gangster roll. If he was a real gangster, back in the day, the gangsters that I knew, they don't want nobody on their team that has diarrhea at the mouth, y'all. Okay?
That's a liability.
That's a liability. The real gangsters out here and the real thugs don't want nobody that keep talking. You talk too much. Shut up.
Yep.
She talking too much. And Ernesto needs to be like, girl, you need to chill, man. You messing this shit up for me, allegedly.
But he think he can gain from it. I think if he didn't think he could gain anything out of her talking, he would say that. But he thinks that she could potentially have the ability to make money off of this, which can then help him. But I also want to talk...
Loud and wrong. She loud and wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she loud and wrong. Let's see. And Bahiti said, when my life became a strawberry letter, a memoir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
That's another good title.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, y'all, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I think that at some point, Sonia gonna have to shut up. If he gets indicted, and you know he going to trial. Well, she said he going to trial.
Mm-hmm.
She said he going to trial. You know, she acts like that she's his attorney. So what does she exactly do? She comes up with everything. Oh, and she got mad at y'all because she said y'all said that she didn't have a PI. She said she got a PI. She got a private investigator.
Yeah, y'all said
and his name is Juan.
Yeah, because y'all said she didn't have the money to afford a PI.
So how the hell she get a PI and she ain't got no money to help get no attorney? Couldn't she have saved that money to go towards the attorney? Why are you paying a PI?
And why are you texting attorneys? Remember she said on the video call, she's texting different attorneys.
Oh, she told him you need to reach out to the judge. From my understanding, you can't talk to no judge. You cannot talk to a judge.
I guess write a letter.
Write a letter?
They were talking about what Judge Manning, and she was talking about how she thought Judge Manning was fair. But I think he or she, I think it was either Nesto or Sonia that was like, she might not be on some of your cases, and maybe the other one.
Yeah, you
but
can't.
She is fair.
You'll never get to talk to the judge. Let's see. Somebody said, she said, ladies, we are eating tacos and enjoying y'all. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I hope they're good. Thank you.
Yes.
We enjoying y'all. Let's see, Tamika said Sonia has no results. I'm here for the show. Said Dion told his daddy Sonia talked to him.
Yeah, she talked too much.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he also told her, I'm here for the show. He said, when you reach out to me, you could at least ask how I'm doing.
Yes.
Because he going through his own court case.
He don't like
her.
Sonia because she talks too much.
He
she
don't
really
like
does. She talks entirely too much.
And I think he knows it's not right, and he feels some type of way for Shirley, too. Because he likes Shirley. Yeah, he don't like her. Let me see. Miss MJ said, I don't believe a single word Sonia says.
No.
Yeah. I agree, yeah.
And she just be fabricating, and she tell one thing, and then she got to tell another, and she didn't come up with this. She didn't come up with the whole defense. And did y'all hear on the video call when she started talking about the laptop? And he said, "Oh, when she was telling them that they should." She was like, yeah, and they can go get the footprints from the laptop and get the dates and see when all that happened. He said,
yeah.
He want her to stop talking. She talking too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me see. I'm here for the show. Said Pam said you cannot talk to the judge. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. And then Nisa, she responded to Joe. Get him, girl. Thank you, girl.
Thank you.
Gail said her page is down.
Sonia page is down? Her YouTube?
Oh, wow.
No, not Miss Money gonna make some money, 10 cents a
So,
click.
Gail, I'm wondering, is this in response to the recent video phone calls from prison has dropped? very interesting.
Very, because she had cleaned it up. She had took those phone calls off that she had
Recorded. Yeah. Remember when she was talking big and bad on the live? She was like, I owned those phone calls before anything. And she talked about that on the video phone call. She was
and
like,
he didn't know she was recording them calls.
Yeah. Yeah.
They say they gonna tell you. Somebody said they gonna write you and tell you.
And I told them I own them phone calls
He
before Global Connect do. Those my calls.
He said, you didn't tell me you was recording, you was doing that.
She was like, I did tell you.
Remember, I told you, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Her page is down. Wow.
I wonder, is it in response to phone calls from prison video? Phone calls that she dropped.
Okay, so Miss Badass.
Uh-oh.
She ain't come up on a brick wall. See, she talk too much. I'm telling you, when you run your mouth, I knew it. I said, this woman, she talk too much. Yeah. I knew it was coming because she had cleaned it up. They said she had cleaned it up. She had took everything down, some of the stuff down. So now it's gone completely. It need to be gone.
Yeah. It needs to.
It needs to be gone.
Yeah, and then he getting ready to go to trial next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
She might want to stay off of live for a while.
The GoFundMe is gone too.
Yeah.
People tell her to GoFundMe. People. Oh, what he was charged with. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they shut that down. Oh, yikes.
Yes. Yeah, she didn't tell Ernesto. He didn't know she was putting those recorded calls out there too. And she had planned to put all the calls out there, y'all, on her channel to make money.
So she could take away from phone calls from prison. She said, well, if I post them before she does, then, it won't be so much traffic going towards her.
Yes.
And it'll drive the traffic towards my page to help me gain more money, because she's getting like 50K views of a video.
Yeah.
And it backfired.
Yep. It backfired on her. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to see how this going to play out, y'all. We're going to see how it's going to play out with all of this. And we hear y'all to the long run. We hear this is it right here. I tell you, this better than all my children back in the day. This is it for me. And she's talking about, yeah, they ain't got nothing else to do, and they need to go on. This ain't nothing. Oh, yes, it is.
This is something.
Yes, it is.
This is pretty big.
This is pretty big.
This is pretty big. Now, okay, I want to go back to what we talked about earlier. What do you think Ernesto meant about they do this stuff regularly, them folk and in Hollywood, about giving people money? Because he told Sonia, he said, if you provide Shirley with the facts,
she'll believe you.
She'll believe you.
She'll believe you.
And she'll be more likely to give you the money
She'll
for
give
my
you
attorney
the money.
fees.
What was he talking
Because
about?
folk don't want to deal with that. Why do he think Shirley would just write Sonia a check of her hard-earned money to pay his legal fees?
I don't know what, Ernesto. Y'all know what he was talking about. I don't know what he lost me.
And was he trying to insinuate that Shirley's colleagues or employers, when they get into legal issues or do something dishonest or allegedly criminal, they pay people off? Was he trying to
alluding to that?
Remember
maybe.
when he said, he was like, I know a lot about them folks and the folks and who they work with. I know a lot that goes on behind the scenes. They don't want me to start talking. I know a lot. I know a lot.
That.
What did he mean by that?
He said,
do he have to cheat on Steve and allegedly? Do he know some dirt about Steve? That Shirley has came home and they pillow talked about it?
Oh, the word on the street. She gone. Good evening, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Good evening. I mean, what was he was he trying to imply?
I don't know.
What do you know about Steve and them?
I don't know. I think he knows a lot, but he's not saying a lot. And was he implying that he might blackmail her, or I don't know?
Or he could potentially do so if he had to.
If he
or
had
if he
to.
felt desperate enough.
Yep.
Is that why Shirley hasn't pulled the string yet?
I think Shirley knows something.
Because she's scared he gonna say something?
Yes, Gail. Yes.
Yes, Gail. I think Shirley knows.
Yes.
Yes, Gail.
Yes. And
Yes.
he's been kind of dancing around that in these phone calls the entire time. Them folks, her boss, they do this. I know stuff on them. He been insinuating some stuff, about them folk and they boss, but he never comes out and say it
Directly. He just likes to drop hints.
Yes. I don't know what it is, y'all, that he knows about them folk and they boss.
And then he'll be like, you get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So he knows something. Shirley knows something, and his pillow talked and told him.
Wow.
Let's see. Simply Morgan says, doesn't she have immunity due to marriage? Yeah, I don't think she can testify against him.
No. You know what? She can.
She can't. Yeah, Simply Morgan. If they're legally married, she can't testify against him.
She can't.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tamika said, like I said, Shirley knows a lot, and so does he.
I think so too, Tamika.
Yeah.
She knows a lot, and so does she does. They both do. They know a lot. And
I think that's another reason why she wants to probably separate herself from Ernesto, because her separating herself separates Steve.
Yes.
And that keeps people from digging into whatever allegedly Steve might have going on.
Yes. And does not bring light to allegedly what Steve has going on.
Right.
And Ernesto is trying to say it, but he don't want to say it.
Right.
Because he don't know the repercussions behind saying it.
And he knows if Shirley was still close and involved, it would cause a domino effect. And that's why Steve and the rest of her colleagues allegedly were putting so much pressure on her to stop dealing with Ernesto.
Yes.
It was a scheme that Todd set up to come up with the bullshit. What was it? It was a scheme that Todd set up to come up with the bullshit. Y'all remember when Aunt Bertha did that on the Real Housewives, and then she turned around like she really said something? Oh my gosh.
Y'all, we ain't figured it out.
We done figured it out, y'all.
We ain't figured it out, y'all.
We done figured it out. If anybody watches the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And who Aunt Bertha is.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Let me see. He protects her.
This protects her.
Yeah, let me see.
I don't know if it protects her.
Gail said, remember in the beginning he had an anonymous donor for his bond?
Yes, but we don't know who that was. But allegedly, it could have been them folk boss. Allegedly.
Simply Morgan said, so if married, this protects her. Yes, as far as his legal situation is concerned, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be further investigation going on into other people that they're tied to. Yeah. But let me see. And he said, I don't know what he's talking about. Linda said Sonia is like a run-on sentence.
Yeah.
Tamika said the conversation she wants to have when he gets out. That's the conversation he wants to have when he gets out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
And
Bahiti said, none of their little schemes have worked so far, so I don't think whatever dirt he has will help him.
I don't think so either.
I mean, it may not help him, but it may be enough dirt that said individual may not want to get out to the public.
Yeah.
Because their public persona is everything to them.
Mm-hmm.
Their reputation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's food for thought. Let's see. Linda said maybe he was beaten up.
Yeah. Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we asked that earlier. Y'all know what happened to his nose? Does anybody know in the chat what happened to Ernesto's nose?
Because it's pretty swollen. And
it was swollen.
Yeah, and that was in January 1st. So what is going on? And y'all, he looked like let's talk about the shaking.
His hands shaking.
His hands shaking.
And it looked like his hands were swollen to me.
Yeah, his hands were swollen. So he's
y'all know
going
what's
through
going
a lot.
on? Put it in the chat if y'all know what's going on
He's
with that.
going through a lot. So y'all think Lil Mama and packed up and left town? The heat ain't got hotter. People know who she is. They know when she going down there every Sunday. We know we ain't seen her. Y'all think Lil Mama gone?
I don't know. Simply Morgans think he was assaulted, allegedly.
Oh, Lord.
She think he was punched.
Really?
Yeah, Tamika says Shirley has ran her mouth to Nesto a little too much, and she don't want that out.
Yeah, okay.
Pillow talk. Yeah, he knows a lot.
He knows a lot.
Because Shirley knows a lot.
Because and that's probably what he was alluding to. You can ask them folk. They'll give it to you. And he probably was going to tell Sonia what to tell her. You know, give me this money because I know so-and-so about so-and-so. That's probably what
you think allegedly they was going to try to blackmail Shirley into giving up money?
What other reason how would they get it? You think Shirley was just going to say, huh, he got $45,000? His side chick, he got $45,000 for my husband. And why would she give it to her when she could give it to whoever that needs to have it? Why would I give you my money when I can go straight to the source?
True.
So it was going to have to be some way to get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have to be some way to get it.
All right, you got my brain. You got my brain
Yeah.
turning. You got the wheels turning in my brain. That's a good point.
Y'all, I don't know what Ernesto was talking about when he was talking about them folk will give it to you. Because in Hollywood, they do this, they do that. I don't know what it was, y'all. I don't know what he was talking about. Exactly, that is what I think. Yes, they are scammers. Yes. Yes. He was going to come up with something that he knew to tell Shirley. What other reason? Why would she give it? In other words, she can go pay what need to be paid. Why give it to her?
Right. And I think that's why Sonia, you could see her body language. She was shocked, like, and confused, like, what?
What?
She would give it to me? Like, huh?
Huh? He was telling her because in Hollywood, them folk be doing stuff
like that.
They be doing stuff like
basically
that.
anything goes.
Anything goes, you know, and they did stuff. And them folk, I know some stuff on them folk. And this how you get, you know what I'm saying? And she was clueless.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I would have got my little narrow behind up and said, you know what? Peace. Because that lets me know how you feel. That's all I would have known. I would have been gone. First of all, I wouldn't even dealt with it. But that right there, that should have let her know right there. I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn about Shirley. I just need to get the hell out of here. And whatever you need to do it quick and speedy.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yes. 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 Let's see. Desperate.
Wow.
Yes. Nesto better shut up and go on to prison. Yep. If he know what's good. Yes.
Let's see. Tracy said, Sonia keeps saying that she don't watch the videos, but continues to say what the bloggers are saying. Such a liar, and Nesto has peeped this. Yeah, she watches all the main bloggers. Because remember, y'all, in the video phone call, she talked about how she watched the panel with Tasha K, Infamous Sylvia, Grown Woman Vibes, and Real Talk Bougie. Yeah. She watched that live, that panel that they did recapping Tasha K's interview with her. So she watches all of the bloggers. That's how she know Infamous Sylvia be praying on her lives.
Yes.
And then allegedly calling her out her name. She was talking about Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
She was talking about her. Let me see. Tamika said Sonia was going to be an imposter, but her name and cause came out, so it wouldn't work. But she could still be an imposter.
What? Somebody said that. Somebody said that on somebody's live that she was an imposter. Allegedly. So you think so to me? Because that's not the first time I heard that. So y'all think she was working for the, I'm not going to say them, but y'all think allegedly. That's not the first time I heard that. Remember when I told you I heard that on somebody else's live?
Yep, you did. He did.
So now she's been exposed.
Allegedly, child, I don't know.
Ooh,
The Vanity Chronicle said like
allegedly.
P. Diddy. Gail said them folks got money and power. Yes. Linda said she would not be getting anything if she got him. Vanity Chronicle came back to say allegedly.
Yes.
Tamika said to get her money. Linda said Ernesto nor Sonia can even spell integrity.
Exactly. They trash.
I don't know, y'all. That would be deep if allegedly she was
an imposter. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be? Ooh, that would put a twist on the book.
And then she actually came out and would testify against him, and basically
when he went to trial, he went
and disclosed all of their
disclosed,
conversation. And
yes.
you know they still email, so we don't have access to their emails, their texts. That's the only thing we don't have access to. So who knows what they discuss via email and text messages?
Wow.
When they
say, yeah,
when they not holding the iPad for ransom in Cobb County.
That's what he said. They were holding it for ransom.
Now, was Dion locked up at the time?
Was Dion locked up at the same time Ernesto was locked up?
Or maybe he was just talking about his family telling him that he can't talk to Ernesto or deal with him.
Maybe
or
so.
He shouldn't.
Maybe so.
I don't know.
Maybe so. Y'all, yes, yeah, we feeling, yeah.
We feel
but
you,
that's not
Tamika.
allegedly. That's not the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
Y'all, that would put a twist on this. Ooh.
That would be
because it make
mind-blowing.
you think. Because what do we keep saying? Why is she so invested?
Right.
Why is
we
she
keep scratching our heads. We're confused about that.
We all confused.
All because somebody calls you every day when you was in the hospital. That meant that much to you that you willing to put your life on hold to fight for their freedom.
Yes. That make you think. That don't make sense to me. Why would somebody be that invested?
Right, Tamika. And what about those text messages on the iPad that we don't have? Right. Who knows what's being discussed on that iPad?
Right. And y'all think she shut her operation down and got the hell on? Allegedly.
Because you know that's where they're having their more intimate conversations. It's the text messages.
And how did she get to move here so quick and find a place? Y'all know how hard it is to find a place here in Atlanta? I mean, down where she at? And it just seemed like everything just... Everything we say is what?
Allegedly. If she is, you know, we might need to give her a little acting role on Tubi or Amazon. Because she playing a role.
And how adamant she is about everything.
She's very passionate about everything. I mean, she playing the hell out of this role. She is one. From going back and forth with the attorneys. She talking about how her relationship with his family is strained. Cause she be calling them out, basically talking about how she the one that's still riding by him and they not. Everybody folded but her.
And she had known him that long.
Yeah.
She hadn't even known him that long.
And she said, y'all keep saying that she demonetized. She digmatized.
Well, she said
and she keeps saying that y'all think she's stupid. But she's not. She said that on the video phone calls.
Yeah, we gonna leave that alone because... Let me see. She has... Is it she's okay, so you think it's an Airbnb?
We said that too.
We said that too.
I said it looked like an Airbnb.
But on the video call, she said when my lease is up. Remember when she said when my lease is up, I'm gonna get me an RV.
And he was like, well, I gotta have somewhere to lay my head when I get out. And she said, okay, well, I'll stay longer if I need to.
If I need to, yes. She said when my lease is up. So. But then when you look at the Airbnb when she's online, that canvas that's behind her, it says love. I mean, just certain things the way Airbnb these look
Are decorated.
It's
giving Airbnb to me too, the Vanity Chronicles, allegedly. It looks like an Airbnb. Nothing wrong with it if it is, but it looks like one.
It looks like one.
Yeah.
Yeah. She say, y'all my tribe. We see each other.
Yes.
We sure do.
Yes. And y'all be sure to like this video. Like.
Subscribe, share, please.
And like. I think so.
Yeah. Oh, Tamika, you got me. Now you got my wheels going. I'm going to be thinking about. Wow.
I'm curious to see if she's gonna go live again and talk about these video phone calls. And once she does find out that these video phone calls have dropped, is that gonna?
Oh, she already know they dropped.
Is that gonna deter her from going to visit him? Because at this point, she is the only one that's going to visit him.
She is the only one. And walking in there, everybody know who she is now. Cause you know, this Atlanta, y'all. Everybody know everybody, okay?
Right.
In some capacity. And she out in these celebrity streets thinking she a celebrity.
Probably name dropping Nesto.
Name dropping, yeah. And she talking shit about everybody. Telling where everybody at on New Year's Eve. Yeah, Tiny was there. T.I. was there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, the people want us to know where they was on New Year's.
Right.
She talked once again, she talked too much.
Yeah.
She never shut up.
Yep.
Yeah, Tamika, yeah. Okay. We're going to see how this turn. Out. Because they probably told her, you know, you done blew your cover. You done blew your cover. You got to take operation.
Is that why Dion and them don't want to fool with her?
Yeah. And Dion probably know what's up. Dion probably know what's up. And Dre. They all probably know that something ain't quite right. Where did she come from? Who sent you?
Remember, he said she found him.
And he said it's hard to find people.
Yeah.
He said it's hard to find people because she was asking him, did so-and-so find you? Somebody was asking, did so-and-so find you? And Nesto say, no, it's hard. You know, I ain't like it used to be. You got to do this. You got to do that. So she went through all that trouble to find him just to help him.
And put her life on hold.
Y'all, we gonna see. Must have missed something. Did y'all do the call with Nesto? Their first call, so listing him.
Oh, Tamika, you talking about the call where Dre was scolding Nesto about his conversation with Shirley? Yeah, we talked about that in the beginning.
Yeah, Dre let him have it, and he needed to have it. He told him he ain't no gangster.
Yeah, Dre pulled his gangster card.
Yes.
He said Nesto ain't moving like a gangster.
Yeah,
we talked about that in the beginning.
Yeah. And we were glad. We like Dre over here.
Mm-hmm. Dre talked about that earlier in the live.
Dre keeps him straight. Dre give it to him. Dre know Ernesto.
Better than anybody. He know he's not completely honest.
He know. He walked the yard with him. Okay? They were locked up together. He has seen the bad, the good, and the ugly of Nesto.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he goes in on Ernesto, because he know Ernesto full of shit. That's why they got to have a talk when he get out. Because he know Ernesto is full of it.
And that's why Nesto in his feelings.
Because
Dre the only one that hold him accountable and call him out.
And he can't control Dre either.
And I feel like it holds more weight because it's coming from a man. Remember when Nesto got on the phone with Sonia, he said, I talked to my other best friend, the man. And remember how he told Sonia, you know, it's different when a man, basically he was, in so many words, and I'm paraphrasing, he was basically saying to Sonia in a previous call that it's different when a man reprimands you. You have to really listen to it because it holds more weight.
Yep.
And I think that's why he was in his feelings about after he got off that phone call with Dre.
Yes.
Cause he was offended that Dre said, "Oh man, we gotta take a drive when you get out.
Right.
We gotta talk about if you really did it or not." That's what he said. He was so disgusted.
And because he went back and told Sonia that they were talking about Dre. Yeah. And Sonia made like that on infamous Sylvia's interview. She had Dre's contact information. Yeah, I gotta contact Dre. I gotta call Dre. Like her and Dre was just friends. You know that like they've been kicking it. Dre don't like her.
Yep, but yeah, Tamika, we also talked about when Dre said, you said you never really loved her anyway. You didn't love her anyway. We talked about that.
Yep, we talked about that. Yeah, and that was sad. I
that was
hated
disappointing to hear.
Very disappointing, but we kind of knew though. We
could kind of tell that he went after Shirley for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And that he wasn't sincere.
And he wasn't sincere about being with her, about the marriage or any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew he didn't give a damn when he was calling Ebony Steele Pinocchio.
Oh, let's talk about this, y'all. It's so much to talk about, y'all. We miss y'all so much.
We miss y'all.
We miss y'all.
We're so happy to be here with y'all.
We so
our
happy.
dynamic family.
Yes, our dynamic family. We appreciate y'all.
We really
Look,
do.
Let's talk about Ebony Steele when Dion,
a.k.a. Pinocchio. When he say Pinocchio, y'all, he talking about Ebony Steele.
When Dion and
Talking
Dre
about the way
was
that
on
lady
the
looked.
phone,
He ain't ish.
did Dion insinuate that Ebony Steele may have had allegedly a substance abuse?
Yes, she had a substance abuse problem allegedly, and Ernesto
Did y'all catch
was
that?
a kind soul who protected her protected that from getting out to the public. Then he said he had to
pick her up when she
fell
fell out.
when she fell out, and basically he did what he had to do to protect her.
Oh, wow.
No, you good, Tamika. You good, girl. Don't apologize. You're perfectly
you're
fine. But yeah, go back to that.
Yeah, when he said
They spilled the tea allegedly on
Ebony Steele.
She allegedly had a drug problem. She had a drug addiction. She was
at parties falling out and
getting high.
Allegedly.
And
Ebony
Ernesto
Steele
was shielding her so it wouldn't get out.
He saved her.
He saved her.
And Dion co-signed on it. Like, yeah, you didn't tell that. And Dion was like, yeah, I should tell it. I know a lot. They don't want me to get started.
Right.
They don't want me to get started. Yeah, did y'all catch that?
Yes.
I think the CashApp is in our bio. Is it still in the bio, Samantha?
Yeah, but we can put it in there. Yeah, we'll put it in there. Let me see. Yeah, we'll add our CashApp in our description.
I think it's in the description.
Yeah,
already.
it is in our description, in our bio too. Yeah, but we'll go ahead and add it though. Or you wanna?
Go ahead, finish talking. I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I caught that tea, y'all, and I thought that was real slick.
Real slick.
Of Dion to say that about Ebony Steele, aka Pinocchio. I don't have nothing against you, Ebony Steele. I'm just saying Pinocchio so people know, because they speak in cold terms, just to put out that disclaimer. But I thought that was really low down and messy of Dion to do that, because I never heard that about Ebony Steele.
Yeah, it's there. It's in our bio.
Yeah, I never heard that. Y'all put it in the chat. Have y'all ever heard that about Ebony Steele?
I haven't heard that. I've always heard good things. As a matter of fact, somebody said that she's back in Birmingham and Ebony Steele is doing very well. She has a few businesses. She's an excellent businesswoman. They say she's well known in Birmingham, and she does good business, and people love her there.
Yeah, I'm like, why did Ebony Steele have to catch a stray bullet?
Yeah.
Why did they have to drop that tea about her?
Yeah.
I guess because when Ebony Steele and Ernesto first broke up, I guess Ernesto felt like she was going on the radio bad-mouthing him and talking crap about him to Shirley. And he felt like, him and Dion felt like, well, we was there for you when you was strung out on drugs, allegedly, and here you are bad-mouthing me saying I'm a bad man now.
I hadn't heard anything bad about never.
But that
about
was
Ebony
news
Steele.
to me.
That was news. And then for them to be on that call talking about that lady like that. She has nothing to do with this. And they gossiping about Ebony still. Now that's defamation in a way, you know. What about
Potentially, it could be defamation of character. Yeah, she could sue
yeah,
them.
saying that lady had that problem.
Yeah, she could.
But I've only heard good things about Ebony, and she's back in Birmingham, and I think she's on the radio in Birmingham, and they said she's doing well.
Good.
So I don't know why Dion. I mean, they just grasping for straws. Let's talk about Charleston White.
Yes, let's talk about Charleston White. Did y'all hear when Charleston White said Ernesto stole allegedly like 20,000, if
And
not
his
more, from him? Y'all put down in the chat if y'all believe that Charleston White story. And y'all know who Charleston White is. He is a hoot, and that's just me putting it nicely.
Yeah, he is a hoot, and I think Charleston White is telling a lie. Now that right there, Nesto probably did a lot of stuff, but which I don't believe that, Charleston.
Yeah, Ernesto said, I don't even know that nigga. And Drake was like, yeah, he said you stole 20,000. You and your girl. And Nesto was like, I don't know that ninja. What?
Charleston White.
Nesto said, what?
He just wanted to get on the bandwagon.
He did.
Yeah, he just wanted to
for
get
clicks
on.
and views.
Somebody they stole something out of his account. I said, you know what? Now, Charleston, this man already got enough people on him. Go on somewhere and sit your little behind down.
Yes.
Y'all, I tell you, this Ernesto situation, this is a mess.
It is.
This is a mess, and I just love me some phone calls from prison and her husband.
She is doing the Lord's work.
They doing the Lord's. I was just going to say that they doing the Lord's work.
She working hard.
She working hard.
And I hope, you know, this is a side note, but I would love for her to post more Young Thug video phone calls. I know she had to take it down, so I don't know if maybe his attorneys, they probably reached out to her and said, hell no, take it down. But that was an interesting phone call too. I mean, if phone calls from prison could get around posting his videos, I mean, that's going to take her channel to even higher level.
Yeah, and I also enjoy listening to Pam Esquire. I enjoy listening to her
Pam
break
is
it
really
down.
good
She's
too,
really
from
good.
the legal aspect.
Yeah, she's real thorough.
Very informative.
Very intelligent woman. I just love listening to her lives. Everybody's input. This is really good, y'all. I just love this. Lessons and ours is lessons and love. And I guess we always, at the end of our videos, we like to have a takeaway of lessons in love because we all can learn something from this, y'all. This Shirley situation, how she got herself wrapped up, intertwined in all this mess.
She can't even believe it.
I don't even think she believes.
You remember she said, "This is not my life. I mean, this is crazy. This jail stuff." What you talking about? This jail stuff. I mean, this is just not my life.
Well,
I never saw my life
going away, Shirley. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not going away.
She said it's not her life. She can't believe it.
And that Negro say it ain't going away. In other words, it's gonna get worse before it get better.
When I get out and get on the ankle monitor, it's gonna turn up a
right.
notch. Yeah.
And so my thing, the lesson in love tonight is you got to know when to fold them and when to hold them. You got to know when to pull out, y'all. You got to know when to say enough is enough.
Yeah.
And Shirley, it took her a minute, but in that last call, she realized it was enough. So that was a lesson in love. How long do you stick in, and how long do you just stay in it and not realize it's time for you to leave?
Right.
I think Shirley stayed in it longer than what she should have.
Absolutely.
She stayed in it longer.
But I think, again, it's fear of being alone, being lonely, not having a companionship.
Yeah.
And I think the lesson tonight is image, not being so caught up in image. You know, Shirley is really fixated on her image and how she's perceived by others.
Yeah.
You know, she wants to uphold a certain image, a certain lifestyle, and she would rather, you know, suffer in silence.
Yeah.
to maintain her image. Remember, she
Yeah.
had been going through this for almost a year before the story really broke out. And when it did go public, when it went viral, she was mortified.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
she was mortified.
Yeah, she was. She was mortified. And I think it was just the initial shock.
Yeah.
It was the initial shock for her. Oh my God, what do I do? Do I stay? Do I go?
Right.
Because remember when remember when it was on the news and she was like, oh my God, it was on Fox 5?
Right.
Oh my God.
She was mortified.
Yes.
And then she also was worried that if she did leave him, what would people say about her?
Right.
Or you're not standing by your man. You're not supporting your man. Or you must think he's guilty. Or you're stupid. How could you pick somebody like that?
Yeah.
So, you know, this is what happens when we are so fixated on our image and what other people think about us. Sometimes it can cause us to stay in unhealthy relationships. I think that's the lesson for tonight. You know, being afraid to walk away from unhealthy relationships that don't serve us because we're afraid how we're going to be perceived by others.
Yes. Yes. Know when to walk away. Yes. Unhealthy relationships.
And don't be so invested in what people think that you stay in something you know you have no business staying in.
Yes, y'all.
You know?
Yes. So that's our lesson in love. We always like to end our videos with a lesson in love, a takeaway. Because, you know, we come on here, we kiki, we talk about it, but we also want to share.
And we ain't hating on you, Sonia. If anything, we intrigued by your crazy ass.
We like to have some takeaways.
And you wear your ponytails. Okay? You wear your ponytails as much as you want to wear them.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes. So that's our takeaway from that's our takeaway for tonight. Just know when to let go and move on when things don't serve you, no matter what. You know, don't stay in it until it takes a toll on you. And I think that it took a toll on Shirley before.
Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, we know financially.
Yes.
Yeah, she lost damn near everything.
Yes.
Behind this man.
Yes. And he's still trying to come after her money by any means necessary.
But then gonna get on the video phone calls and say, man, don't nobody care about them folk money.
And then
Don't
get in this
about
video chat with Sonia and tell Sonia to reach out to her to get her money.
You could. I mean, you could reach out to her. I mean, I don't even know what could reach out to her, but you could.
She'll give it to you.
You probably could. I don't think I could, but you probably could.
So he's still preying on her. After she's told him to leave her alone, he's still preying on her. But he's going a different route. Y'all see that? Mm-hmm. He's going a different route to get to her and her money. Mm-hmm. Y'all see that?
It's desperate.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's desperate. And that's scary, y'all.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
That is very scary.
Yeah.
Very scary. He's desperate.
And maybe that's why she's holding off on the divorce.
Maybe so.
So he don't ask for alimony.
Maybe so.
Or spousal support.
Maybe so.
Because I don't think if they are married, I don't think they have a prenup.
Yes.
And this would be the perfect time to ask for some alimony to go towards his legal fees. So that's probably why she ain't served him too.
Yes. Yes.
And she don't want to, she know he a ticking time bomb. And he may spill some tea about Steve and him or about her, you know?
Yep.
So I think that's why she holding off on the divorce.
I think that's why
she's talking to her legal team and weighing out the pros and cons of doing so.
Yep.
That's what I think, Fifi.
Yep. All right,
so
y'all.
yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Again, we stand on top of it, like Fifi said. I mean,
and we'll be back, y'all. As soon as she drops some more calls,
like clockwork.
We coming back like clockwork.
We coming back. We had to drop this 2-hour, 30-minute video
because we had a lot to cover. Because we had a lot to
cover. We knew we had been gone. Life was life, and we experienced a major life change. I had the Rona. We were traveling for business, so it was just a lot going on. Mm-hmm. But keep us in your prayers, y'all. Through the grace of God, we're pushing through, even though we had a lot of things thrown at us. We're still here, still standing strong, 10 toes down, and we just really appreciate you all. You know, we're always liking your we'll tell you guys what time we go live next time.
We'll post
it
yeah.
so you guys know. We'll do that, Tamika. That's no problem. But yeah, we appreciate you guys for liking, watching, sharing.
Put your notifications
subscribing.
on.
Please make sure you have your notifications onto our channel. And we thank y'all for spending these 2 hours and 30 plus minutes with us. Because y'all could be doing anything else, but y'all decide to spend it with us and interact with us. So we're grateful.
Thank you for all our new subscribers.
Yes. And we definitely don't take it for granted because we know time is valuable. That's the one thing you can't get it back. So we thank you guys for always spending your time with us. Very grateful. So yeah, y'all, again, please be sure to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will let y'all know the next time that we go live, so you'll know well in advance. And then again, I'm Sammy Nicole, your millennial. This is Fifi, my beautiful mother, Generation X. And until next time, guys, we will see you guys later.
Bye, Tanika. Bye.
Have a great night, y'all.